Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War stream. Of course today, since no new content yesterday, we will mainly be messing around with various good PvP teams. We will have a couple redeem codes. I also ended up switching my hero class to Titan because I might as well, just in case it does transfer over to next patch, start grinding out on some of the hero classes we don't have as many wins on. And this is indeed one of the actually really good hero classes that we don't really have a particularly high amount of wins on, even though it's really good. It's 1,373 wins. If things do transfer over, we'd need approximately 5,000 wins for max hero class. So with that being said, we're like 1/3 the way there. So yeah, this is probably, oh wait, even less than that. I can't do maths apparently. It's early. It's like less than 1/3. I don't even know what that comes out to. But it's not enough is what the bottom line is. And yeah, we'll need to do more, obviously. But anyways, yeah, we'll just go to that then. Hello everyone. Oops, I can't even see chat. Well, I can see chat, I just can't read all of chat. Let me move that over. And hello Churros, hello Tim, hello Watcher, and hello Greedon. Welcome everyone else. So yeah, if any of you guys have any questions, just let me know. Otherwise, for the most part, we'll just be using kind of pretty standard stuff. Or at least pretty standard this late in the game. And if there's anything you guys want me to go over, just let me know. Hopefully we'll find some pets pretty quick. Maybe we'll even go do some arena to go try finding some pets. I don't really need the souls though. That's the only thing I hate about doing arena, particularly on this account. On my low level account, it's a lot of fun because it's actually really rewarding. Also, what on earth did you just do? Wow. But and I always feel like it's a bit of a waste doing it on this account. So he'll kill itself out, and we should be able to get double kill off that. I don't know if that's enough damage, just hope it is. And it is, there we go. A sneak peek of the kingdom. Oh yeah, I forgot to go check the image that they posted on their thing, I forgot. I always think that they post it on Saturday night, but no, Saturday night is like Saturday morning for us. So yeah, let me go check that real quick. I might as well go over that right now. What is their Twitter or Facebook? Let's do the Facebook. Last time I tried using their Twitter, it wouldn't let me copy the little thingy. Let's see, what spoilers do we have? Screenshots. Let's see. Click on this. Okay, what are they showing with the Kingdom page I can talk about? Oh, they're not showing enough that I could really say too much about it. Well, it's mainly because I don't know what all of them are. We won't really know until they actually really get released, because I can't even see what all the leveling things are. But yeah, let me just go over this image real quick. Save image as, and literally save it as anything. Save it to desktop. Okay, let's give it some kind of name just so it's easy to find. How about spoiler 1? I don't think I named anything that on my desktop currently. I really need to reorganize my desktop. I don't know if that happens to any of you guys, but because of everything I'm always recording with and files that I keep using and all that, my desktop is so ridiculously unorganized. It is like the most unorganized mess I have ever seen. What I used to do is basically just every few years, just make a folder, put literally everything on my desktop that's not like actual programs into that folder, and it's like, okay, there we go. We're organized again. And then give it another year and it's completely unorganized again. Oh no, I'm really bad at desktop management. It gets too messy too quick. Anyways, what was I doing? Showing the image for the thing. Let me go do that right now. Image. Wait, it's still visible? Oh no, that's a different image. What image is that? Wait, what? Hold up. Oh. What? That's weird. There's an image visible the entire time, but it had no image set. Odd. Anyways, let's go get the spoiler thing. Just type in spoiler, and it should bring it right up. And what do we have here? Open. And, oh, it's all the way off to the side. Oh, wait, what was there then? Wait, what did I originally have there? Hold up. I don't even remember now. That's odd. Okay, maybe it still was no image. Anyways, let me make this not ridiculously small. And, there we go. Should be big enough. Yeah, this thing. So, spoilers. We have a Bright Forest Kingdom right here. Collect 8 Bright Forest troops. Level 5 Bright Forest troops to level 15. And level Bright Forest to level 10, and you get power level 3. So yeah, basically as you can see here, it tells you to do 3 things. Most of these things are things you'd kind of already do to upgrade stars. But it tells you to do 3 things. You do those 3 things, you get your next star level. That's basically how every single power level now works on Kingdoms starting next patch. It'll give you a bunch of things to do. You do those things, then you get your next star level. Then it gives you a new 3 things to do. You do those things, you get your next star level, so on and so forth. Most of them are related to upgrading your troops, similar to how it is now. But it tells you specifically what you need to do. Whereas before, like now, it could be somewhat confusing because it's based on like a point system for everything that you do. But now it gives you these objectives, you do them, you get it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, yeah, and they're also expanding the star levels basically by double of what they currently are. They're not doing it by double the effectiveness, but they're expanding the length of stars by about double. So we'll see exactly what they bring in with that or how much easier it'll be and, you know, all that kind of stuff. But, yeah, that's basically the whole general premise. It's mostly just easier to understand. I don't think it's actually bringing the star level to be too much easier than it currently is now. It will be, I believe, slightly. But it's mainly just going to be for clarity purposes, is the main purpose that that's going to be doing. So it's going to be kind of cool. It's not as big of a change, obviously. The late game players would probably see the biggest benefit from it. Mainly because they are expanding it quite a bit further than what it is now. Okay, we'll go and we'll take all that mess. See if we can get a Mercy down. Yeah, we do, and that's match. This Ubistet into Infernus. Unless he decides to just double kill. Yep. Never mind. Okay. Gotta be careful. You could actually double kill. And just win the entire battle that way. Oops, I took yellow thinking it would go right into her. I have no clue why. It's obviously blocked. And there we go. If we can click. And then it goes. Hello, Steven! Hello, Limar. For what is magic in the troops? That will be a lot more clarified next patch. Next patch, they're adding a feature on every single troop where it will be indicating which specific value on the troop is boosted based on magic. So, for example, on this troop, this number right here would be in purple text. And it's going to be a lot clearer starting next patch what specifically boosts based on magic. But yeah, currently within the game, almost every troop in the game has a value or multiple values that they have that boost specifically on their magic value. Not every troop has this, but most of them do. And currently it's not really that easy to tell unless you kind of already know. But they will be making it a much higher clarity next patch than what it is now. You'll easily be able to tell just by looking at the card what specifically magic is used for, if anything at all, on a specific troop. And this match. That's one of the smaller things that's happening next patch, but probably also one of the absolute best things. The magic being shown like that. It's so ridiculously small, but helpful. Also, if you're talking about the magic value itself, you see it by clicking on the troop and then looking right there. It's in like the middle of the cast-related card thing. It doesn't actually show up on the card itself anymore. What if we already did those things? Yes, if you already did them, you get them automatically, and whatever star level you currently have, you retain into next patch. So if you have 6 star right now on a kingdom, you'll have 6 star on that kingdom when the patch switches over. Even if those objectives you don't have completed, you would still have 6 stars. So yeah, it's probably a pretty good idea just in case to star level farm now. Because you could potentially have a higher star level than what you're even possible of having starting next patch. Because whatever star level you'll have, you will retain. Even if the new system you don't currently have completed. Like one of them we just saw on that was have your kingdom to level 10. Even though that's something pretty standard that most people have, you technically could have a level 5 kingdom, yet have like 5 stars if you were to have done it prior. But you know, stuff like that. That's a pretty bad example, because pretty much everyone will level 10 before they bother getting even above 3 stars. But yeah, it's good because you get to retain whatever you currently have. So even if it's impossible for you to do whatever the objective is, like let's say you are incapable of doing the 5-star objective, whatever it is next patch, yet you already have 5 stars now, so you don't have to worry about that, or something like that. Yeah, we go for the double kill there. He revives, unfortunately. I should have just skull poked him and then done it. We still would have gotten a kill on it. Oh, no, we wouldn't have. We actually would have killed Mercy, but still. Would have been better than what just happened. Nice, and double Infernus for the dead. Hello, Cullen, welcome. You were lucky to get 2 Uba stats, very nice. Can you suggest a team for you that you can use both? Oh yeah, what's the mana generator for it? I didn't think about that. It's definitely, something mana generator Divine Ishbala. Or, mana generator double Ubistet, Divine Ishbala. Though, as far as the mana generator, what would you use for that? I guess Mercy? Probably fully traded Mercy would be the way you would go out it. Fully traded Mercy, double Ubistet into Divine Ishbala. Basically exactly what I'm using now, except replace Infernus with replace Infernus with Ubistet. I actually forget the exact team that some people are using for double Ubistet right now. I'm pretty sure it's that, and if it's not that, that would still work, regardless. Is Sunbird Rowan double Firebomb worth using at low level? Yes, I even use it on my low level account. That's still under level 100. It doesn't win as quick, obviously, but it still wins. It definitely gets more effective the later into the game you get, but it's still, as far as for challenges and explore purposes, you can still use it. As far as something like dungeons, you actually can't use it until later on, because your Sunbird doesn't have enough durability for it to work. Once your Sunbird could start surviving one-shots, you can start using it for that game mode as well. Oh, I forgot to go take that. Oops. But, yeah, that's the only thing that I tend to use it for that you wouldn't be able to use it for as a newer player. But everything else, like challenges, explore, quests, stuff like that, you can still get away fully with using Sunbird Rowan double Firebomb. Might be slightly slower than what I normally show it, but it still would be a quick enough rate that it would be worth using. You're using double Ubistet with Diviner instead of Mercy, but similar team anyways. You're using double Ubistet with Divine. Oh yeah, I guess Diviner would work too. You wouldn't get it immediately, the mana, but you would have better repeats on the mana. Plus you get additional effects, like maybe extra magic or something to make it even easier to get kills. And secure them. Yeah, we'll do that. Trying to get the poke here. I think we have it. We'll do that just to get a skull. And ideally we'll get another kill before we do anything. Doesn't look like it though, so we'll just go for an Ubistet. He'll get a bunch of mana there, but that doesn't matter. As long as he firebombs here. And down he goes. Hey, we hit 6K. And I bet that's like 50th place. Really? I keep forgetting how high this leaderboard is these days. I remember when like 15,000 got you to leaderboard by the end of the week. Or something like that. I think even 10,000 at one point, like, got you to leaderboard. Now it's like, nope, not even close. Though, of course, you can win quite a bit quicker these days. Okay, let's go get Mercy. I don't know if I ever will try for the PvP leaderboard again. I was slightly tempted to do it for next patch, for when we go in power level hero classes. The only real big issue with that is doing normal PvP will not be the quickest way to actually level them. And I'd want to get all of them leveled as quickly as possible when next patch comes out. Whatever that method is, I probably will be doing. From what I can currently tell, spamming Explore will be the quickest way of power leveling it. It only gives you 1 EXP per win, but you win so much quicker than any other game mode. That gives 2 EXP that it would just be better to do that way. Actually, there is one exception to that. If you could win ultra quick in Arena, then that would still work. But the problem with Arena is we don't know if... the only way Arena would be quick enough, I feel like, than Explore, would be if the effects of those new upgrades on weapons work in Arena. And I'm almost guaranteed that they will not. Because hero classes don't, and most other things don't actually affect Arena. But if they were to, then that would be a really big speed increase to Arena. Especially with things like Dawnbringer and such. Okay, he just has that. We're just going to move this into alignment for next turn. He just agile that, didn't he? Not like it matters, but still. Okay, we'll go through all this down. Surprised I didn't actually kill through. Guess we didn't have enough skulls. Oh, it doesn't help that he's agiling, but luckily he didn't die, because we just go for that instead. And there we go. If you don't hit the leaderboard, you won't get your 100 gold reward. What 100 gold reward? Oh, is that how much it gives for reaching... I keep forgetting how ridiculously bad the leaderboard bonuses are. Is seriously one of them 100 gold? Oh, wrong one. No, it gives more than 100 gold. It gives 2,000 gold. Woo! We're rolling big in gold right now. Oh, wait, wrong one as well. 4,000 gold. That's double that amount. Whoa. It was like one battle of PvP. I still don't understand this at all either. This gold amount, this soul amount, and this gem amount are pitiful. These were, if you're wondering why these rewards are so bad, these were added back when arcane trait stones were first introduced to the game. Like, trait stones in general. This leaderboard ended up coming into the game. So, a good majority of the rewards were considered the arcane trait stones themselves. But nowadays, you look at these and it's like, wait, what am I even looking at? But yeah, they're still excessively underwhelming, to say the least. You can farm any of those categories within under an hour. Even this category right here, that's under an hour of playing maps. Other than the arcane trait stones, that actually is a pretty decent amount of trait stones. But to make top 10, it takes, I think, around 30 hours of PvP in a week. Maybe even more than that. Probably even more than that these days. But, yeah. And at that point, you might as well just spend, like, 1 hour and explore, and boom, you just got it. Anyways. Let's go against firebombs. So many firebombs today. Okay. Move that. Move that. Take some reds. Take the yellow, take the brown. What else do we have to move around? Also, if I'm not mistaken, Salty did say that they're thinking about making some preview videos for the next patch. That'd be kind of cool if they end up doing that. They kind of started trying to get back into that. They used to do that every single patch back in the day. They don't do that anymore, though, but maybe they'll finally get back to it. But when the game first started, every single patch, they would do a spoiler video for the patch. Nowadays, they just do images and stuff like that. And, well, that's still cool. It's not as exciting as an actual video going over it all. And I'll be asking her to see if we can actually start streaming it next week at some point. The next patch, that is. While the progress does not save to my account, I still do want to do it, just to kind of show it. That or we'll just need to get Salty to show absolutely everything on Monday. Either or. But preferably I would want to show it some before it actually comes out. I'm not even paying attention to how much damage it's doing. Not like it matters if she goes down, but still. We're gonna move that over. Get in Furnace. Hopefully that full mana's him. The Ubistet, that is. 1 mana short. Good job. We could actually lose to that now. Yeah, we just did. Come on, solo Infernus. We already know from yesterday that you can easily solo an entire team. We were messing around. Someone was asking for 4 Mythics, and we went with Infernus triple Queen Aurora as one of the teams. We have enough to kill, so I am going to go for that. There's still a chance we could win. There's actually still a chance that we could win, though it's even slimmer now. I needed a red into a red. And then just get crazy luck. Oh, we got red into red, but I didn't get enough mana. No. What's the backup plan? I can try for a skull and we live. Didn't get it. We're dead. We're dead. Nope. Not today. We lost to the standard divine team. The one with the thing that boosts based on all divine. That weapon's actually surprisingly amazing, even though I personally don't run it often. The only thing I hate about it is you can't run Mercy with it. Or you can, but it's really clunky if you do. And I just love the quick start off of Mercy. Too much to get rid of it just for the weapon. For defend, it's fine. For invading, though, I just love using Mercy instead. Maybe once it gets more upgrades next patch, it'd be more viable. Because, of course, Mercy will be the exact same next patch, yet that weapon will be better in some way, shape, or form. So, at that point, it'd probably be better using the weapon. Actually, almost in every team ever, you'll be starting to use your hero next patch. It's just gaining that big of a buff. It'd be almost pointless not to use your hero on every team you ever use starting next patch. That's going to probably be one of the only bad things actually about next patch. And I would consider that bad because, no, it depends how you look at it. But it's going to be basically near mandatory to use your hero on every single team. It's not actually mandatory, but it's going to be so buffed that you're basically going to want to have to. Even though it's not necessarily required. It's indirectly required. Okay, I moved that because I had a feeling he would go for Famine. So if he did, we could just go for that as a follow-up. And for whatever reason, he would go for the Skull, and down he goes. Good morning, Osman. Welcome. And hello, Questor as well. Also, hope all of you have been having a pretty good weekend so far. My sleep schedule has been all over the place, but other than that, I've been having a pretty good time. Has been a bit gloomy, though, too, but oh well. It's actually somewhat okay now. As long as it is by the time I end the stream, I'm probably going to go for a walk. Feel like I haven't been out much this year. Been cooped up in the house for a good majority of the year so far. Mainly because it was a relatively cold winter. And spring. Well, we'll go in Ubistet. Come on, Ubistet. Take the Skull, throw in Furnace. He'll kill itself out. Throw the other hit. Is that it? No, we'll move the other one over. Get a Mercy down. Get a Mercy down, as I don't even cast Mercy. Let's see, do we have anything else to move around? Doesn't look like it. Let's go for the Mercy. Try for luck, didn't get it. And then just Infernus it. Your weekend is going to be awesome, starting later tonight. Having people over for tacos and card against Humanity. Sounds like a lot of fun. I've never actually played Cards Against Humanity. Have heard of it and seen it and stuff like that, of course. Yeah, tacos are always great. What do we need to move around? Can't even remember the last time I had tacos. Well, it's actually pretty recent. The thing that was slightly annoying when I was living in New Jersey, the place I was living in had almost no Taco Bells or any taco places around. There was like one taco place around, and it wasn't even like an authentic kind of taco place. It was just kind of a, I don't know, it was kind of meh. It was like one of those taco places I was around just because there was no taco places around. That's basically what it was. Wasn't really like a particularly good one. Okay, we'll go and get a Mercy. Take a Skull. Yeah, I think it's been about a month since I made my own. They are really nice, though. Let's see. I tend to always make it into like a taco salad, though, whenever I make tacos. Instead of like having the shell and everything. I was like, have all the components inside of a salad. Pretty much. Okay, we'll go move that over. Go and throw Infernus down. Actually, you know what? We'll go for the double kill. I should have went for this, though. We had it just sitting there. And Infernus into Ubistet will be matched if he gets mana. He didn't deny it yet. There he goes. So he'll take a Skull or something. I need brown, so we'll just take that. Of course it doesn't surge. 1 mana off. Well then, what do we do about that? We have nothing that can actually do anything about it, so we'll just move that down. And still nothing. I guess we just take a red, and that's match. Everyone go to Osmond. Oz's house. Mercy has alignment. We'll go for it. Get all that down. Throw in Furnace. Actually, no, don't throw in Furnace. Move that up. Go for... yeah, we'll go for the double kill. If you can figure out where you live, come on over. The 1000 guessing game. Alright, we'll go through Infernus down. And then we just need to poke it with some skulls, which we should have alignment on. Or at least enough to kill it. Or not. I really wish they would have made this a better Mythic counter. They made this basically to try to counter out Legends and Mythics, but it doesn't really function that well at doing so. I feel like they should have gave it a slightly higher mana cost, made it an Ultra Rare instead of Rare, or even an Epic at that point, and give them a 2x boost ratio instead of 1x. And even then, it could probably still be even higher. But he deals damage to the first enemy, boosted by the enemy's mana cost. Also, it'd be great if you could target as well, instead of just hitting first enemy. That or 3 times boost ratio if it was only first enemy or something. But I don't know, it just seems really underwhelming. Like, let's say he hits Infernus, which is a pretty competent mana cost. That's only 22, he'd only hit for a 45. And it's like one of the highest hits he could even do, so that's not particularly high. As I say that, he's probably going to kill us with it. But we'll go throw Infernus down. And there we go. The only problem is the talk about tacos is making me hungry. Might need to go grab a bite. I actually didn't eat anything yet today, so maybe I will go grab something real quick. Maybe just a quick sandwich or something. I don't have actual tacos though. Though there is a Taco Bell. We could do a podcast. We could go walk to the Taco Bell. No, we're not doing that. Though that would be a pretty funny change up in the stream. Let's go walk to Taco Bell. Let's see. We'll go take some browns. I met someone from my high school actually there the other day. Or not the other day. Actually, it was probably like 3-4 months ago. But I did meet someone randomly from my high school. I didn't even recognize her. And then it's like, oh yeah. Because you have to keep in mind, I technically went to 2 different high schools simultaneously. I went to my base high school, which was just the standard high school that you would normally go to. And then I was also going to the Academy of Art, Science, and Technology during my junior and senior year. So I mainly considered the Academy as my main high school, even though my base high school was technically the other high school. So there were several people from the other high school who I like kind of knew but barely knew, that just because of that situation. Anyways, we'll throw down the double hit there. And take Skull. Oh, I should have taken red first. And I'll throw another poke, and that'll be that. Actually, that does sound like a pretty good idea. I'll be back in 1 second. Let me go grab something to eat. Probably just a quick sandwich or something. I'll be back in 1 minute. I need a graphic still. I still haven't made that up. There's still several graphics I need to make, but one of them is like a be back in a second kind of graphic, or a minute. Anyways, I'll be back in a minute. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. All the taco talk made me hungry. Okay, let's go move this over. Move that. Move this. Get my headphones back. And come on. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this is what happens when you talk about tacos. Makes me hungry. I'm gonna just have a chicken sandwich. Okay. I have been trying to stay away from meat slightly. But my biggest issue generally with trying to stay away from meats is because I'm allergic to nuts, every single nut, it is really hard to get proteins otherwise. Yeah, we'll go through that down. Because most food that are high in protein that aren't meats, I either can't eat or I don't like. Let's see, we'll go and take a skull. Go for the double kill. And what do we else do we need? We take the purple, go into Infernus. Infernus versus Infernus. Who will win? Pretty sure Infernus will. Alright, we'll go take purple skull. Didn't get it. Actually, we could lose this battle if we're not careful. Let's see. We'll take the full mana, guarantee. And that's match. Hey! That was the arcane traits that I was talking about earlier. It was the exact same one as well. You watched the raid team, you made a small change instead of Crimson Bat, and it worked okay. Okay. Yeah. I wouldn't really bother with Crimson Bat. I don't know. It's nice in that it has 2x scroll damage and all that, but its true damage aspect is pretty irrelevant in raids. As well as just in general in the current state of the game. Like, you never see me running ever, like, true damage, and you're barely ever going to see anyone other than, Humility Draculus. Humility Draculus is still used occasionally, but other than that, there's essentially no real true damage team that's still used these days, at least this late in the game. Just because it's not worth using compared to Skull Spam or, like, some kind of Divine team or something. Alright, we'll go for a Mercy here. I don't think we get anything, though. No, I didn't get anything. Got the mana we needed, though. But at least we get that. Don't have any alignment, so we'll just go through that. Or not any alignment, I mean Cascades. We don't even have anything to align. We don't even have any abilities up to have it. And there we go. Be careful, Gems of War is full of nuts. Yeah, there's always a lot of jokes about that. Okay, we'll go for the Mercy. Move the yellow over. The purpose was to get life back that was taken. From what, though? Because generally, if you're talking about in the case of raids, your durability means almost nothing in raids. Other than your first slot being able to resist like 2 hits. That's about the only durability thing that really matters. But in raids, durability doesn't really particularly help you, and invasions is a lot more useful. But in raids, you eventually automatically die to the raid boss, to his damage, eventually. And there's nothing you can do about that. Even if you have barrier, even if you have max stats, you're gonna die when he hits you. He hits through everything. Whereas at least in invasions, that strategy can be used, because you're not dealing with anything that ever instant kills you. But because raid has instant kill, there's really no point in stacking durability, ever. Maybe on your hero so it doesn't die, like if you're using Mang or something, but that's about it. What movements do we have? Guess we'll take red. Take our little bit of yellow, get them all burned, throw in furnace, go from there. You made a change to your one team. It is now Kraken, Valkyrie, Princess Fizzbang, and Queen Aurora. I mean Queen Mab. Yeah, sounds perfectly fine. I would probably run that on a +2 red, +1 yellow, -1 brown banner in order to rush Valkyrie. Rush Valkyrie into Princess Fizzbang. Hopefully get explosion off of Fizzbang. Then you throw a Kraken. Then you throw a Queen Mab, and it all cycles again. But yeah, sounds pretty good. You can also replace Fizzbang with Azura, depending on what you're specifically up against. Do have to make sure you don't deny out green with your Valkyrie, though, when you do cast her. Let's see, what do we get from the gnome? Oops, mercy. Almost threw the wrong one, that would have been a fail. Oh wait, why did I do that instead of Ubistet? We could have just won already. And what do we get? 2 diamonds! One of the worst, if not the worst drop that you could possibly get. Good job. Oh well, at least we got something. Oh, that reminds me, next Friday, if I'm not mistaken, is the, yeah, next Friday is the next, Treasure Gnome event. And depending on when next patch comes, who knows? The Friday after that could be the new, game mode. Wink, wink. You never know. But yeah, there's a possibility that, not next Friday. Next Friday will be, Treasure Gnomes. But the Friday after that, depending on when next patch comes, that could be the new event. Who knows? I just bit my lip. Ow. I'm so hungry, I'm eating my own lip. What goal are we shooting for to unlock the code? Probably just time. Or maybe next gnome, I guess. We'll end up handing out the code. I will probably just do it based on gnomes. Or upcoming gnomes, I should say, at this point, since we already did find one gnome. Hello, Pixel. Welcome. Glad you could join us. But if you have any questions or anything you want me to go over, just let me know. Otherwise, most of the time, we're just going to be grinding up PvP. I believe we almost have the event objective done as well. Well, that's going to be pretty easy to do. Definitely highly advise doing 150 gems for free just for doing what you'd pretty much already be doing in a given week. I forgot to take the green, but we already have full mana on it, so it doesn't matter too much. Though he does get some freeze because of it. What is my favorite card? Dragon Soul's probably my absolute favorite, though these days, as far as like absolute strength, I'd probably say Infernus is probably one of my favorite cards, as far as how often I use it. Sunbird's also pretty high up there as far as one of my favorite cards, because it's a frontline tank, it's really good damage, it's a storm, and it's just best in slot for things like Explore and stuff. And leads to some of the quickest wins in the game. Also has really cool troop art. Also a big fan of birds. Dragons and birds always found a pretty high interest in. And I guess dinosaur-like creatures as well. Though there isn't really a dinosaur-like kingdom in this game though. Be kind of cool if they eventually added one. Closest thing we kind of have is Pride Land, so that's not even remotely close. It's more of like a jungle-like kingdom than anything. Or, what's that one word? Sahara? No. I forget the word for it. There's a proper name for what that area is called. Maybe it's a field. Actually, that might be the one case where a field actually is the right term. Okay, we'll go and, we'll take red. Go get Infernus down on that. And that's dead. I wonder when they're finally going to actually add a divine counter. Because they kind of attempted to this week, but it was kind of pitiful. But, normally whenever a team gets, like, this popular, they tend to add a really hard counter to it. But they haven't done that yet for whatever reason. I don't know if they have one planned or not. I should probably go check the files and see. But they really need one if they're not planning on nerfing any of it at all. Because ever since Divine Ishbala has come out, it's pretty much been best teams. Every single best team has basically just been using Divine Ishbala. Not all of them, but a good majority of them. It's not because she's overpowered, it's just because the things she synergizes and give bonus to are just amazingly good. And there's just so many divine mythics these days that are also pretty decent. Hello JZG, welcome. Yeah, Whitehelm is the best home kingdom, and that's still going to retain even after next patch. Oh, what do the redeem codes do? They give a small amount of resources. For the game, of course. Yeah, they don't do anything, like, super special. Just some free resources. Okay, alignment we do have, so we'll go for that. Right into the hit. Move that over. Infernus, Ubistet dead. I should probably shoot Ubistet first. We could have already won. And there we go. Now we just need to poke it. And now we'll Ubistet. Alright, we'll go into the revenge battle. Double check on Mercy. Don't think we have anything that's worth going for, though. We have the one on the top, but it's just not really going to do anything. See if we have any double cascades or something. No, nothing's worth going for. We'll just take Mercy down. Double check what else we have to move. Guess we'll go for that right there. See if we can go get that. He leaves it there, so perfect. Grab that. I'd Ubistet immediately if I knew for sure we had enough damage. I believe we do. And we do. Ready, Infernus down. Also, he's currently in a location where I believe we still get the kill. Oh, wait, no, we won't. Also, what are you doing? Infernus, no! Well, hopefully he doesn't revive off this thing. But, wow. Okay, that's not good. We could actually lose this. He's about to summon a bunch of Inferno Kings with Amnesia, too. Hopefully we hit first 2 slots with this. I need to poke him at least once to make sure we have enough damage. There's no purple or yellow on the board. So move that over. There's the one poke I needed. Nice. Oh, wait, wait, wait. You didn't kill the thing. You didn't kill the thing. Oh, it's because it did the instant kill for him. Oh, okay, I see why. I see why I didn't kill it now. Because it used the instant kill to kill him, and then he revived. It doesn't redo it after that. Alright, let's just take those reds. Get the skulls in there. And... oh, wait, whoa, 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 whoa. I thought that was extra turn. No. That's bad. That is really bad. He actually has his alignment right there, too. I think it's actually better just to stop his alignment than to bother taking the skull. The only problem is now he still gets his whole turn. But as long as he misses, I think we still have a chance. And from what I can tell, based on current board, it does look like he will miss. Now let's try setting it up in a way that Watchy gets something out of it too. So we'll do that. He'll miss. And now we need a win right now. Which I believe we can due to what he just did. Okay, we have to win pretty much this turn to have any chance of winning. Come on, 2 more hits. Where are you? We're so close. There's no way I can get full mana. At least based on current board. And there's no way I could double skull poke him. I can't even single skull poke him based on this board. And he's guaranteed going to get mana back next turn. And there's no cascades I can do. Maybe it'll take one of these purples that would help me, but that's about it. We can maybe take this to have a bunch of yellows next to each other, but that wouldn't really help either. Yeah, I think this is the end of the line. A double doom skull. Oh, really? You would extra turn that. And you get the summon. Okay, it's still not over yet, though. Though it is pretty much over, but we'll take the skull. See if we can get lucky enough. Nope, it's going to get another cast. Or another summon, I mean. It's going to kill me off of just summons. And let's see. Do we have alignment on that? Don't believe so. I think we'll just go for a skull. Please die out. Good. See what else we can get in here. Don't think we have anything alignment-wise to go move. We'll just get rid of some of the colors he semi-needs. But that doesn't really help us much. Guess we'll keep denying his colors. Until we get something going. Okay, we have an extra turn. I think we just go for it. Nope, we die now. Oh, wait. It's not over yet. So move that. Have our mana right back up. And here's where we lose because we have no extra turn. Oh, wait. Never mind. Didn't see the brown there. Oh, we might actually have it. I could double skull poke him there, but that's not free turn, so that wouldn't be worth doing. It's not a free turn, right? Oh, actually it is if I do it the other way, but I'd be leaving skulls on the board that I don't really need to be keeping there. Plus I'm taking away my own mana in a way. So we won't do that. We'll just move that over. And since we don't have any alignment for anything, we just take a standard skull here and go from there. If we actually win this battle, it's definitely not worth actually playing these out, but it's definitely fun to try it. How do we do this? I don't have alignment. I can deny its mana some. Oh, but then I get skull. Ooh. There's a problem. Almost every move I do gives it skull. This brown over to... Nope, not even that is skull. Okay, let's see everything that's a skull. Red gives him a lot of mana, though doesn't give him a skull. Blue doesn't give him a skull, but gives him a pretty decent skull chance. Actually, you know what? This one's somewhat safe. Right, blue to the left. No, it doesn't. It gives him a skull off the yellow right there. Never mind. Blue down gives him... Oh, blue down's actually safe. Kind of. Yeah, no, it's actually completely safe. There isn't anything that could backfire unless he just gets really lucky with a bunch of skulls falling down. Actually, there is one thing. Skull could fall there, but that's about it. It's the only one that's really going to kill us off of that. So I think that's the one we actually go for then. Just blue down. Yeah, we're fine. And it gives us a skull that I didn't want to give it to. And we have our win right there. Okay, that was a really annoying battle, but there we go. Do you think it's ever worth it to buy the monthly deal? Depends how much you're planning on playing. Would depend on if that's worth it. If you're planning on playing several hours every day for a month, then it's probably worth it. This late in the game, it's never worth it. But if you're still progressing through the game and you're planning on playing for a very substantial amount of time any given month, like during the summer or something, like it is now, then it might be considered worth it. But yeah, it's 50% extra bonus to all 3 of those for an entire month for 28 days. You also instantly get 200 gems, 200,000 gold, 10 gem keys, and 700 glory. So, yeah, if you're planning on playing a lot, I think it could be considered worth it. Otherwise, I wouldn't really bother with it for the most part. Let's see. Yeah, the satisfaction of winning, pretty much. Random troop challenge? Sure, I can go do random troop challenge. Let me take my revenge battle first, though. I also don't want to burn through too many of my keys. Because we are starting to run actually pretty low on keys these days. How many misclicks does it take until we finally click the ability? I think you would need to play about 4 hours every day, particularly in PvP or soul farming, for it to be worth using the ring. Somewhere around there is about how much you would have to play in order for it to be worth it. But if you're planning on playing that much, it's worth considering. But if you're not, then definitely don't. What do we need to move around? Oh, go for double kill. What part of the game do you even start soul farming? That can depend on a lot of factors. You're pretty much always doing some degree of soul farming throughout the entire game when you're first starting out. But though you're normally doing it in arena, more so than actual soul farming teams. As far as when you start actually using soul farming teams, like Valkyrie, Triple Warlock, and, you know, upgrading all the way to things like Dragon with Azuruses and stuff like that, you normally don't start doing that until you have level 10 all kingdoms, and you're starting to focus on maxing out every single kingdom. You also start doing it again sometime towards late game when you start getting a Dawnbringer, as well as eventually the new mythic weapon that's going to be added to the game, which will cost 2.6 million to get both of them most likely. Currently, of course, Dawnbringer is 1.3 million souls. But yeah, you pretty much are always soul farming until late game. And the last thing you tend to do with soul farming is get yourself a Dawnbringer. Or in the case, the new mythic weapon that's coming soonish. I don't believe it's next patch, but there's a new mythic weapon in plans. And I believe they're going to be adding a new mythic weapon every several months from now on as well. But yeah, main objective would be mainly just arena early on to soul farm. And then you don't really get into actual grinding of it until you have 10-star all kingdom. Because until then, you don't really need to worry about it. Basically, you want to go and when you're first starting out, you're looking to build yourself at least one really good team. And then try building into a couple really good teams. And then from there, you don't really need souls for a while. You don't need souls again once you have a few solid teams until you start doing other game modes or until you start upgrading all your kingdoms. Which you would want to do, you'd want to 10-star everything first with gold. I mean, you'd want to level 10 everything first with gold before you'd bother going into the soul grind on everything. We'll also have to look to see exactly what the format is starting next patch as far as what every level needs with the new star system. Because depending on how they implement it, you might not need to go for leveling as immediately, or you might need to go for leveling even sooner than normal. Depends specifically how they do it. Yep, 2,500 gold, that's pretty bad. Oh yeah, treasure gnome, that does mean a code. Yep, thanks for reminding me, I almost just completely forgot. But yep, let's go give out a code. Sandwich complete. Perfect timing as well. There we go. Okay, let's go give out a code. We'll have another one later on as well. But let's go give one out. Oh, that's funny. I have a really funny code to give out. You know how I got a sandwich because we were mentioning tacos? Well, I have a funny code. There we go. Taco is Bay. That's funny. One of Salty's codes that she randomly gave me is actually useful. There we go. It's really funny. We were just talking about tacos. It's why I got the sandwich in the first place, because people were making me hungry. And there we go. Use that on gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section. For any of you that don't know, I'll post a link in 1 second. Just making sure that it works, and yes it does. Copy that, put that into chat. Use it on gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section. Click that link right there. And if that link brings you to a dead link, just click on game code and it will bring you right there. And you just use it there. Your invite code can be found underneath your settings. Whatever your game says there is what you put in. The redeem code is written below as well as in chat, and you just copy paste it from chat. And then you just click that you're not a robot, and it gives the same reward as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. And we'll have another one a little bit later on. See what we get from the gem key. Actually, you'll probably use that gem key. You know what? Let's just use gem keys for the random troop challenge, I guess, since we're already going to be opening one. Do keep in mind, this only works on PC, mobile, and the Amazon version. It does not work on either of the 2 console versions. So PS4 and Xbox One it doesn't work on. Let's see, do we have a revenge? Never mind, let's go clear our revenge. Then we'll go open like 4 gem keys and go do a random troop challenge, I guess. Wow, what's with all the gnomes? It's like a 3rd gnome. And back-to-back gnomes as well. Alright, we'll go get the kill there. Get the gnome secured so he doesn't evade the battle. He got a Carnex from the key. Very nice. What are you doing with the assassin class? Randomly killing us like that. Also, assassin's going to be pretty good starting next patch as well. Well, all hero classes are, but that's yet another one that's going to be pretty decent. It already is pretty decent, but even more decent. Alright, we'll go move that. I just realized he just summoned a Mythic off his thing. It's not traded, but still it has a lot of stats that we have to deal with. Would be even more annoying if it was traded, because it gets barrier spam if it did. Okay, that's match. There we go. And down it goes. 100 souls. Of course, all of them are just giving us useless stuff, though. Gotten, like, every possible worst drop from them. Okay, let's go clear through this, and then we'll go to the random troop challenge. The only problem with doing random troop challenges these days is a lot of people have been using really strong defense teams. They're either using ridiculously weak, which I wouldn't want to fight against, obviously, or they're using ridiculously strong. I guess we could do 2 trophies, but 2 trophies, unless they have really high stats, tend to be pretty easy, regardless of what we're running. Oh, sorry, I didn't see your question. The Widow Queen, is it even worth it or viable? Sandscuttler or worth his Widow Queen? No, neither of them are particularly useful at all. Sandscuttler is an okay tank if you really had no other option, but there's so many better options out there. Even Dragonian Monk would technically be a better tank than the Sandscuttler, because it tanks everything on your team instead of just the front line. Okay, let's go do a random troop challenge. See if I can even remember them. I'll just remember them or look back in the stream. So we have Yeti. Actually, you know what? Let's just build our team one troop at a time that way then. Okay, so we have a Yeti. The blue Yeti. We'll go put the Yeti in there. Okay, next troop. Boom. We have a blast cannon. That's actually not too bad. Oops, not what I meant to click on. Let's see. Blast cannon troops. Blast cannon. First one that shows up. Are we gonna have a pure brown team or something? Let's see. What's the next one? Pretty much Claw Dancer. And what's the final one? And Warg. Claw Dancer and Warg. And get a Warg in there. Actually, I think that's almost the correct order already. What traits does Warg have? Nothing viable, right? No, nothing viable. Well, 25% chance to summon a Direwolf. I want to not block Blast Cannon somehow. Though every single way that we put this team is going to block it. Okay, you start with a lot of mana. Yeti, we don't really need. Blast Cannon needs to stay alive while also getting mana for it. But then Yeti's blocking. Wow, this team, it just has so much clunkiness. How do we do this? I don't want to use Yeti too far up front because he's our only blue user. If anything, I should probably just be using him all the way in the back. Same attack as that. This one has more dodge chance though. I want Blast Cannon in front of it though. We do have brown alpha extra mana. You know what? Never mind. We will put the Blast Cannon back a little bit. You know what? We might actually just use Blast Cannon last slot. And just use it all the way there. Claw Dancer for the cleanups. Have this and hopefully get a Direwolf off it. And go from there. Okay. So, what's our banner choice? We can either go minus yellow or minus green. Minus yellow would probably work. Oh, no, it wouldn't. Because we only have one purple. Okay, what's minus... what's the other color we're missing? Yellow and green. What's minus green banners? That wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. Every minus yellow or green banner doesn't work. Fail. Oh, there we go. Finally. Oh, the New Kingdom banner. Perfect. Plus, oh, not actually perfect, but close enough. I'll take it. It's the best option we have. A +2 brown, +1 purple. I barely ever even use this new banner, the Slayer banner that came from Drakzoom, but we finally get a use for it. So let's go use it into a battle. Let's go repick our battle. Let me go use a normal team and go clear this out real quick. Because this team's too strong and our 2 trophies too weak. Hello, Gyno, welcome. Yarrow Firemantle team? Yarrow Firemantle is actually pretty decent. All you do is build it into Yarrow Firemantle plus Fire Giant. If you want to be super lazy with a 2, you can also go Yarrow Firemantle with Double Goblin Rocket. Or you can combine those 2 concepts and go Yarrow Firemantle with Fire Giant with 2 times Goblin Rockets. And go something like that. But yeah, either or. Based on one of those 2 premises is generally what you build your entire Yarrow team off of. And it works pretty nicely. Okay, he didn't get Skull distracted. I was hoping he would, so he wouldn't cast his ability. Unfortunate, but not that big a deal. Throw Infernus down, and that won't kill, but hopefully we'll have a follow-up for it. Nope, no follow-up. Let's take this. Hope he takes Skull. Never mind, doesn't even have Skull. And Ubistek kill. Okay, can we get something weaker now? That won't instantly kill us when we use the random troop team. Good enough. We'll give it a shot. It's probably still gonna die to this, but we'll give it a shot at least. So, Ward, Claw Dancer, Yeti, and Blast Cannon. What even is that team? But that's what the random keys gave us. All ultra rares, all useless. Not a single one of these troops are normally used. Out of all of them, Blast Cannon is the most useful though, because it has Impervious plus it has Silence. But then again, I don't even think we use Impervious for anything, do we? We use it for immune to burn off his skull, that's it. So yeah, never mind, it barely even does anything for us in this context. We'll try for the purple into red, didn't get it. We got the default green, but we didn't actually need green. Oh, come on, what even is that red? What are you doing? Oh yeah, that's looking bad so far. Looking really bad. Got a warg. Doesn't do too much though. We should probably go all in trying to kill first slot. He has a lot of things that summons though. We could also try killing out KrissTigger. KrissTigger is probably the most annoying. He's gonna get a guard's avatar though. Doesn't that silence Daemons? Because he's a Daemon. What even is the best thing to go for? I guess it's I don't know, I want to do it on first slot to get rid of Gorgolfa, but then he's gonna summon in there, so that won't work. Kinda wanna kill this, but then we have guard's avatar pressuring us, so I think we just go into guard's avatar, just so he doesn't do as much damage. So that dies out, that's to be expected. Skull is near pointless for us to take because of his first slot, so let's go and poke him. Oh, wait, 16 damage. Oh, wait, really? Really? You hit 16 to 32. You just hit the lowest possible value you can even do. I was wondering why that was so low. Wow. That's bad. Okay, we'll go move that. Got a poke, though. It's pretty irrelevant. It just agile, though. That's pretty nice, except we're already pretty much dead. Yeah, this team's not going to win. This team is not winning anytime soon. Random troop challenge failed. We'll be lucky if we get one kill at this point. Yeah, it's over. It is very much over. It is so very much over. Rip. Yeah, sometimes you just get bad drafts on it. Hey, look, a treasure gnome! It's not real, though. I wish it was. What are legendary tasks? Legendary tasks are tasks that you end up getting once you have completed out all of the normal tasks within a guild. As a newer player, you're pretty much never going to see this anytime soon, or even ever. If I'm not mistaken, only about 2% of people in the game have even reached legendary tasks before based on the achievement thingy. So not too many people have actually even bothered or have been able to even get that far. But yeah, after you... Oops, I did that so he wouldn't get a skull. Yeah, I just gave him skull. But yeah, legendary tasks are tasks that you can do for 1 million gold each after you've completed every other task within the guild. And it gives a bunch of various high-end resources like arcane trait stones, various keys, and the chance at legends and mythic troops specifically, which is kind of nice. But yeah, you're not missing out on too much. The cost of them relative to what you get isn't like excessively good, but it is still worth doing for high-level guilds. But if you're not getting them, you're not missing out on too much. It's very rare that they ever give anything too excessively good. And for the most part, just using your gold on gold keys is about the same thing. Oh, we'll go throw that down. No, you do get lower rarity stuff by doing that, though, specifically off of gold keys. Which is why all late game guilds throw it just into legendary tasks. Basically, all gold gets synced into legendary... into legendary tasks this late in the game. Actually, I might as well go do one real quick just to show what it gives. Depends how close we are on the current one. Also depends if it's a weird number, because I hate having a weird number on my gold amount. Ooh, that's a lot of cost, but I'll go do it. Why not? We'll go do an entire million. Of course, anyone in your entire guild can contribute to this. Though, of course, if you want to yourself, you could also just do an entire one. But realistically, you have 30 people contributing, so if each person does 33,333, that will cover the cost of the task. Though I'm throwing down a whole million just to show what it does. But you just complete out one of these, it goes to your mail. Every single person in your guild gets this, it's not just you. And as you can see, we got 4 glory keys, 1 gem key, and 4 event keys from doing that task. Yeah, and if you break this down, that comes out to, not counting the glory keys, but if we just count the gem value of a gem key and event keys are 14 each, and gem key is 9 each. So 14 times 4 plus 9 comes out to, that task was 65 gems worth of keys for every single person in my guild, plus we got 4 glory keys on top of that for free. Yeah, that's pretty much what a legendary task looks like, and that's a pretty average kind of looking legendary task. But yeah, that's pretty much what they are. It's how I have so many keys, if you're ever wondering, like, why I have so many keys, more keys than you. That is probably why. Because a good majority of them do come from not only just completing all guild tasks, but from legendary tasks specifically. Okay, we'll go and what else do they need to move around? I guess we'll take the reds into red, or red into yellow. Well, it doesn't seem worth it because I did the entire million. You have to keep in mind, it comes out to really 33,333 gold, which is really, really good value. But you have to keep in mind that everyone in your guild is contributing to it, not just you. That's obviously for throwing 1 million just for that definitely isn't worth it. But you have to keep in mind, now if someone in my guild goes and does the exact same thing, we also get it, and we didn't have to put anything out. Hey, we got an arcane. But, yeah. Because you have to keep in mind, even though I just did one of those, we're getting like 29 more of those for free because of the rest of the guild, at minimum. Okay, what do we need to move around? Oh, we'll go take a purple. See if we have any drops. What else do we have to move around? I need a red or a yellow there. Oh yeah, if you're looking for a guild, just check the Gems of War forum. Gems of War forum is always the best place. Either Gems of War forum or Global Chat 1 on a Sunday or Monday are the two best times to ever try finding a guild. Or using both of them on Monday, or on Sunday/Monday. Particularly on a Guild War week is a really, really good time to go and try to find yourself a guild. The main reason for that is people are looking to try to fill up their guild for Guild Wars. Which is why it's always the best location to try. Or the best time to try, I mean. There, we'll go for the double kill there. He still has Famine, which could get us, but probably won't. Yeah, generally, the legendary tasks themselves aren't really that important. The main thing that's important is if your guild is capable of doing every single task. You know, just like the normal standard tasks. Because that's where a good bulk of the value actually is just from the standard tasks. Legendary tasks are pretty notoriously underwhelming. Though they are still, accumulate to be a pretty decent amount of resources. But they're definitely a lot lower than what they used to be for infinitely sinking into the guild. As well as they're a lot lower than the base tasks within the guild as well. As far as the value you get from it. Oh, what do we need? We'll go and throw the yellow. See what else we can get anywheres. Take the red. Also, whenever you do a legendary task, every person in your guild gets the exact same reward as well. So if you end up finding a legend or a mythic, every single person in your guild would then have that legend or mythic if you were to find it off the task. Okay, we just lost. We're up against pretty much the same exact team, just with the Divine Hero instead. Ouch. Okay. Oh, that's the next one. Oh, God, the exact same team. Oh, well. That is quite unfortunate. I hate this team so much. It's fun to use, but it's really annoying to face. Biggest problem is if his weapon gets mana too quickly. Looks like we'll be fine this time around. So we'll double kill it. Before we do, let's go try killing Hero. Okay, apparently not. But we'll go and throw Mercy if we have it, but we don't, so we won't. Go get the kill there. He still has the double combo he needs to win off of, so we gotta be careful. Hey, he just won off it, I think. He's trying to. He got very close. We get a Mercy down. Gives us a little bit of mana. Doesn't really help us too much, though. But you know what? Yes, it does. We'll go grab that. Well, that helps us a little bit more. Still not completely. But we'll go for that. Get Infernus down. Go from there. Okay, we got our first Infernus. He'll get a little bit of mana. Kind of misses, but he does have another cast, and that cast will probably kill us out. We'll try for the extra turn here. Hopefully we'll get it. Didn't get it. He didn't kill us yet, though. Barely. Ever so barely. What do we do here? I guess we do this and just hope this gets interrupted. Oh, you know what? Never mind. We can win. We can just do that into Infernus. As long as he doesn't kill us right now, we win. Oh, that was close, but it does come out. You really like your guild, but they do not complete a lot of tasks or objectives. Basically, the top 5 do. most of the work. Yeah, that tends to happen in quite a few lower guilds. I was even just joined one on my newer level account, and it's like 3 level 1000s, and then the rest of the guild is like level 100. It's like such a discrepancy between them. But yeah, quite a few people don't mind just staying in smaller guilds. If they like the community within the guild and stuff like that, or if they prefer more casual play as well. Though generally, if you're looking from it from a resource perspective, you do want to try joining the highest gold requirement guild you possibly can that's within your capability per week. Because it just gives you the most amount of resources. If a guild has a 500,000 gold requirement compared to something that only has like a 200,000 gold requirement, you're going to be getting a lot more from that 500,000 guild by doing the exact same amount that you'd normally be doing. Even though you're technically putting more gold in, you're also getting way more rewards back, though, than how much you're actually putting out. Okay, we'll go and take the red. Go to double kill. And my guild's actually at a 1 million requirement as well. I believe it's actually one of the highest gold requirements in the game. I'm pretty sure some of the other high guilds also have that. And even if they don't technically have that requirement, they do donate like 1 million to a few million per week. Well, we'll go through that in there. And take it out. There we go. You have that many days on your guild? Wow. That's a lot of days. That's pretty much right when the game started then. Because the game's only been out for 3.5 years. That would have to have been pretty much since day one. That is a lot of time. We were talking about the old tasks. Remember the total was like... Oh yeah, there was... at one point within the game, I think my guild capped at getting like 8,000 to 9,000 gems in a single week. It was pretty funny. I believe it was actually the most gems any guild has ever gotten in a week. Because at the time we had Tech9 and a few other people. We even had Still Demon Angel and a few others in the guild as well at that time. That was pretty funny. But yeah, there was one point where you could realistically gain like 5 million soul. I mean, what 5 million? I wish 5,000 gems per week at one point. Of course, that's not possible anymore for the obvious reason of how overpowered that was. It didn't last that long either. I think it only lasted that high for a couple months. It was in between the time when the tasks were still ridiculously overpowered, combined with 4 times speed and other factors within the game that just made it super, super quick. What do we need? Do we have Mercy? Go take the red, throw a Mercy in there. Take purple down. Oops, before I do, move the blue. Take the red, throw in Furnace, and I should pretty much be matched. Never mind. How did nothing die off of that? Throw it again. And there we go. And now we just need to pass our turn, and it'll kill itself out. And there we go. Oh wait, I could just Ubisted it as well. That would have been fine. Well, so that reminds me, looking at his hero level for whatever reason just reminded me, what on earth is our hero level these days? 1269. It'd probably take us another, probably the end of this month, we could maybe aim for 1,300. Might take a little bit longer than that, but we're almost there, kind of. We'll get there eventually. I'm not really in any rush to try to get my my level up. There's still very minimal benefit from actually getting level increases. Yeah, I have several people in my guild that do 2-3 million, though it's not a requirement. It'd be almost impossible to recruit anyone if I actually had a 2 million gold requirement. Like 0.1% of people in the game can even donate that much, if even that many, on a given week. I think I donated like 3 million this week, but I know most people normally aren't capable of doing that. Well, I think we'll go and throw that down. Go take yellow, throw in Furnace down. He could actually win. He is in Ubistet range though, so hopefully we'll get that down. We'll take a red, weirdly, so we'll take it that way. Take another red, just need to get to full mana here. Take a yellow to Skull. still enough to kill, even though he attack reduced us earlier. The only problem with us getting that kill is now we can't oops that kill him. I don't think we have enough damage right now. So we'll just throw a blank one, I guess. Actually, let's try for some skulls. Didn't get it, though. I will try for it again. Take a yellow right there. Still have our alignment to win. Still have our alignment to win after that as well. And down it goes. Hello, Patrick. Welcome. Oh, +1 attack at level 1,300? That is slightly more convincing now. One extra attack in Arena would be very useful. Maybe I should start grinding it out. We'd have to go spam explore like crazy, though, if we were to go and do that. Maybe when I go for hero classes, we'll end up getting that. Oh, yeah, I forgot. We already claimed all these. Yeah, we finished everything for this week, and there's nothing really worth going for. What's this? Like 40 souls for using him in Explore? Not really that worth it. I guess we could passively have him in there, but I don't know. It just doesn't really seem like it'd be worth having. But nonetheless, I'm still going to do it. It's not worth it. Let's go do it. Let's go and quick explore. Get rid of that for a whatever that new guy's called. I completely forgot his name. I know his color. I know his kingdom. I know everything except his actual spelling of his name. There we go. We'll go with that. Leave Gargoyle. I always want to type in Gargoyle whenever I'm trying to look up his name. Oops, why'd I do that? I literally just took all of not my mana. But we'll throw that down. He also has a Mythic, so I don't think we have enough to one-shot clear him. Unless we did preemptive damage, which we haven't yet. Now we have. Let's just throw a Wan at that. Does more damage, and did. Okay, that's not even enough, because he's fully traded getting lifesteal. And we get like 50 souls plus the gold and all that for it. I think I calculated this out to be 9,000 souls per hour earlier, which is obviously relatively low, but it's mainly for the EXP and everything else. I think we'll just head back to PvP. This probably isn't worth it. There's no event objective we really need, and the only other thing we're really getting is trait stones. Also, this is the most annoying thing they've ever added to Explore ever is Undyne. That's the only thing Undyne is good for, is to be an absolute troll on Explore. That's his whole purpose, is to troll Explore, and that's it. That's the only thing he's exceptionally good at. You didn't even go for the skull. What are you doing? Take the skull. Take the skull. Take the skull. What are you doing? There you go. Down it goes. Oops, I didn't mean to click repeat. And back we go. And in that time, we were defeated. Wait, what are we even using as a defend right now? Oh, yeah, I forgot. We're still using Troll Pet Gnome. We're using triple Firebomb with a Pet Gnome. So people think they're up against 4 times Firebomb, but then they see we have a Pet Gnome, and it's not real. It's a fake. Okay. Let's go and not use that. And let's go use Doom Skulls. Then again, that'd be the dumbest idea ever to switch to Doom Skulls when we're starting to face that team. Let's switch to Doom Skulls when the opposing team is using pure skull reduction. Okay, what do we have here? Let's go move that down. See if we have alignment here. Oh yeah, I forgot. I switched this into the quick version. I've never been as huge a fan of this quick version. It is very quick though if you get a good starting board. Problem is getting a good starting board. So I guess that's a problem with every team, not just this team. Come on, Apothecary, do something. That isn't useless. Too many bad converts. I really don't want to get rid of red. Okay, let's go do yellow actually. So we'll do that. Move the red over. And we should have alignment on something. Yes, we do. So we'll go for that. Get the other hit down. That should be match. There we go. It is a true trophy, so he has quite a bit lower stats. And we got a map off it. This team is really good at gaining maps, though. That's not really too much of a surprise. Oops, I should have taken brown first. My bad. Could have had full mana on him already. Or almost full mana. Oh, Apothecary on red is so much mana. Do we do it? I think we just do it. That is getting rid of so many red, though, but it's worth it for full mana. literally everything on brown on our team just got maxed out from that. So I think it was worth it overall. All right, let's go chain react all those. I got a free turn off it. Do it again. Get an apothecary down and do it again. If he doesn't kill us, that is. Oh, he's sure trying. Wow, he just got a lot of value there. We'll go do that on green, get our cascade. Nice little poke. We do have alignment, so that should work out. Oh no! We just recoiled, killed ourselves. That's not good. I guess we high forge and go get a summon. A pretty useless summon, but a summon nonetheless. Worst comes to worst, we can win off of just high forge spam. Alright, we have enough to kill it, so I think I will go for the kill. Then again, he could still win off of Infernus spam as well. Who will spam better? Actually, we don't even have any spams. Or at least not loops. But we'll go for that. Get another summon. Hey, Slayer Ghost, that useless guy. That's never worth using. And we'll just take Skull, because now we have value again. We had 0 attack, but now we have attack value now that we summon something. And there we go. Yeah, that went pretty bad, to say the least. Okay, what do we have here? We'll go for, we'll take brown and then go purple to brown. See if we have any alignment here. Doesn't look like it. Go for apothecary if we have. Looks like we have it on red, so we will go for it. Perfect alignment. Grab that. Clear out the board. Ideally, we'll have it again. No. So we'll take that over. Still don't have it. Nor do we have apothecary. Nor do we have board clear because we're not using an exploder or anything either on this particular team. So if we don't have alignment, we just have to deal with it. And there we go. It is nice being able to start with half mana on pretty much the entire team though. Kind of like Divines, except not Divines. Speaking of Divines. Did I just get a victory with 3 times Firebomb Pet Gnome? It does happen on occasion. It is pretty funny if that ever does happen. I assume it's very, very low-level players or something trying to fight it. That or someone sees that we're using that troll team, and they're just like, nope, I'm not going to give you the win. And then just like it dodged the battle or something. And then again, I think that still gives me the win, so never mind. I don't know. But, yeah. I don't quite know how it wins sometimes. We'll move that, move that. Take that in. Somehow have not gotten enough mana for either of the other two, nor do we have alignment, so we'll move that. Go for another poke. And that's pretty much it. Go for another one and dead. It's the casual glitch giving a defend win, even when you lose team. Oh, okay. So that's what that's from then. Let's see, battle log. Oh yeah, we did win once. Let's see. Yeah, it had to have been that. It was up against level 1205. Who has mythics, or you know, mythic ascensions with fully traded stuff. There's no way that would have lost to us. Yeah, anyways. But yeah, I did just win. That's funny. It's definitely not a legitimate win, though. It wins against people using Bloodhammer? Haha. That actually technically could happen if it got really, really lucky. You never know how badly it could backfire. Because it sure can do it pretty hard. Okay, Apothecary, we need you for cleanse, or else we're not going to have any skull value. Well, actually, technically we can still do a lot of damage even if they're entangled, but obviously it's a lot more if they're not entangled. If we have alignment right now, I might just go for it even though we're entangled. Though we don't have alignment, so I don't think I will. Yeah, if we did, I would have, but we don't. And we still don't. Oh, wait, yes we do. Okay, I guess we'll go for it. Let's see if we can win against 75% skull reduction while entangled. Let's see. Does it have enough damage to win? I think it does. We're entangled, plus we're up against 75% reduction. Let's get an infinite loop going of just Doom Skull into Doom Skulls. And see if we can actually get that. So we got rid of purple here. Get the blue down. Get the other one down. Go from there. Clear out the entire board. Oh, we don't have alignment anymore. I was hoping we could keep that up the entire time. Okay, let's go get Apothecary down to clear out the board some. We do have alignment again. Oh wait, never mind. We got cleansed now. Oops. Well, still, same premise. But yeah, we were able to one-turn it from there. From Entangle. From, again, 75% reduction. There's nothing that counters it. There is nothing that counters Doomskulls. Pretty much every possible counter you could ever want to try to counter it. And it doesn't even work. That's pretty funny. Anyways, let's switch back to Divines. We'll join the theme of literally everyone else and go back to Divines. Because that's about 90% of what we're even facing. Not counting firebombs. Well, I guess if we consider firebombs, since it's such a big part, it's about, it's probably about 50% or more is 4 times Divine teams. Or 3 times Divines with something else. Come on, Mercy. Do your casts. What do we have from here? We'll move that over. Nice little poke. At this point, we do Infurnish just to kill that out. And then we go for a double kill instantly. And everything lives except his Infurnus. Actually, you know what? Now everything dies. And we win. Date of birth and social security number as well. You killed the dungeon version of Stonehammer with that team? Oh, that is pretty funny. Maybe I should go do that. That does seem like a lot of fun. But yeah, it's basically the same thing as being entangled, right? No, it isn't. You don't end up doing... Wait, how does it get reduced? Would it still reduce everything down to 1? Or would it still add the 5 damage after the fact? No, I believe that still gets reduced on top of it. But yeah, would it only hit 1 every single time? I never actually tried doing that yet. What numbers will you hit if you do that? That would take forever if it only hits 1 every time. Alright, we'll go through that down. Take yellow over. It might hit 1 every time plus a +1 per Doomskull or something. Okay, I'll give it a shot today. We'll do it later tonight. Assuming I remember. Okay, we'll go through the double kill there. And that's match. Then again, I guess we could do it now. Doesn't really matter if we do it tonight or not. Yeah, let's go do it now and see what happens. We'll clear it through the first 2 normally, though. And by normally, I mean Firebomb into Sunbird Rowan. Oh, go get Sunbird down. Firebomb. Rowan. And dead. And let's not accidentally forget to switch. But yeah, we'll do this battle, then switch over to the other thing that we just used and see what happens. Get a Sunbird in there. Throw the explosion down. Get another Sunbird in there. If it'll... Come on, cast. Please! Click the button. I don't know why I thought that would actually kill. We'll go take this skull. Get Rowan up one more time. He's so much HP because he gains like 8 per extra turn in this game mode or something. And let's switch back to... Or switch to this team. And he has 100% skull reduction. So let's see how a Glaceon Doomskull team works against... with Bloodhammer. Works against 100% skull reduction. So we'll go take a blue. He still takes damage. I just don't know exactly to what degree he does. I know normally it'd be like 1 damage every single time, but it might do slightly more because of how Doomskulls function and get calculated. Brown would be good, but it gives him free blue. Oh no, it doesn't. Never mind. We'll take that. He still takes blue, but it's not free blue. So he still has to waste his turn for it. So everything else is not really worth going for here. Take reds. Double check the rest of this board. Doesn't look like we have too much. None of that actually seems aligned from what I could tell. Not even for drops of any kind, so we'll just move the blue down. Double check from there. Does that open anything? Not really. We could do a bit of a chain reaction. Oh wait, wouldn't the things off the chain reaction actually do full damage to them? No. Apparently not. Okay. I was hoping we'd have full mana on this other guy by then. We actually can go grab that though, so we'll go to grab that purple. Go get that explosion. He was actually the strongest on the team, so it still did the damage thing to him. That's kind of funny. He's actually still the strongest on the team, so we could still do damage to it again if we were to go get that up, though I can't at the moment, so we'll just go for, I guess, Doom Skulls, get our mana up that way. See if we have any alignment off of that, and we do. Yeah, it's only doing like 1 damage every time. Pretty much. We'll go get rid of something we don't need, like all that mess right there. We do have Glaceon again, but we don't have anywhere to go use it, but we can just move that down, throw that down. He's still the strongest. He's not anymore, though, so... but that blade's doing almost a good majority of the damage to him. Not necessarily the Doom Skulls themselves. But that is pretty funny, though. Killing this with 100% reduction. With Doom Skull, pretty much. We'll get rid of those greens. Should have alignment on that. Yeah, we do. Grab all of our mana back. Get a nice Apothecary in there. And do we have Glaceon? Yes, we do. Throw that in there. Throw this for another hit. And what else? What even? Let's see. There's a slight problem when you're using skull spam against something that has 100% reduction on skulls and you're still killing it. Okay, we'll go and move that over. Also, I really feel like they should make that the normal trait of Stonehammer. If Stonehammer legitimately had an actual 100% skull reduction, he'd be very viable. Even if they only made it like 90%, that'd still make it so much more useful than what he is now. But they really should just give Stonehammer a natural 100% skull reduction. It'd be a very nice buff for him. And he still wouldn't even be overpowered then. As you can see. Makes no difference. Or at least in the case of this battle. Oh, we don't have any alignment anymore. Okay, we're just gonna have to do some kind of weird move then. Let's just go High Forge, hit him. And now I think we have enough damage to kill it with that. 1 HP, there we go. And it kills it off with the skull. And there we go. Yeah, that's what that looks like. What even that was, but there we go. And that's what it looks like to use skull spam against a 100% reduction. Okay, we'll go and take the red over. Go for a Mercy. Go throw an Infernus down. Double kill. Another Infernus. He's gonna get so much magic from this. As long as he doesn't cast, it shouldn't matter. Though if he starts casting, we could instantly lose if we're not careful. Let's go cleanse all that off, and that's match. You've been getting a lot of defend victories with Gloomleaf, Ragnagord, and 2 times Gloomleafs? How? I guess maybe because you're skull reflecting so much that they just die. But someone would deliberately have to use skull spam and die against it to die. Or it seems kind of weird. If they switched to anything that wasn't skull spam, it'd be pretty easy to not die to it. But I guess people don't bother switching. It's such a quick win when it gets that combo. Him throwing 1 firebomb into us getting a double kill into him throwing another firebomb. Speeds it up by like another 20 seconds or so. Hello, Romaine. Welcome. Okay. I'll get Infernus in there. Actually, I could have already gotten a double kill. Oh well, too late. End your turn. Ow. Hey, triple kill. Wait, what? Okay, how did we triple kill? Let's look at what values we had here. Okay, we had two 66s and it decided to kill another 66. So, it triple killing is based on something having the exact same value. Though, it wanting to do it seems to be pretty random. Oh, wait, no, I see what it is. Oh. Never mind, I see what it has to be. Two troops need to have the exact same amount of HP. And they have to both die to the actual ability. Or else it's just going to instant kill the other lower one. That's what it is. Okay. So, they have to have... you have to kill both of your two targets. And something else on the team needs to have the exact same durability as the target you killed. I don't know if it has to be exact durability or the exact same HP armor value, but one of the two. But if it is, like in that case, they both had 66 HP. We double killed the thing. And then it just instantly killed the other one because it has the exact same HP value. Okay, that's weird. That's one of like 5 different glitches he has, which makes him super powerful. Let alone the fact he's already pretty decent even with 0 glitches. Also, we just hit exactly 8,000 points. Too bad it's not now 9,000 on the dot, but oh well, we'll take it. Alright, what do we have to move around? Nothing looks too good to go take, so probably nothing. We'll skip our turn. We'll take a brown to a purple, I guess. He'll Skull Distract. We'll get some greens, which we don't need because we already have Mercy. Everything else looks pretty bad to take, so not worth it. Why is this board so horrible? Let's take that, I guess, just to clear up some board. He Mercies, but it's useless, which is why I didn't bother casting mine. That actually did hit. It's getting quite a bit of value there. I don't have any converts that are worth using here. Actually, yes, I do. This into... okay, we do. So we'll go for that. Get the kill right there. Go for a... Is Ubistat enough damage? There's one way to find out. It is not. We'll go for Infernus then. Still get the cleanup, and then one more hit will do it, pretty much. And that'll be our one more hit. And that's match. Hello, Elman. Hello, Mr. Lonely. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, you ended up mentioning that. I just didn't know exactly which way it had to be. But yeah, it does appear to be exact. And you have to get the double kill. If even one of them lives, it doesn't work. Yeah, I'm curious if they're going to be fixing those glitches next patch. To my understanding, they aren't. Which means I will pretty much confirm this as being the best troop in the game if they don't if they don't fix the glitches with it. Assuming they're even glitches. Maybe next Q&A. They're having a Q&A early July. I think I'm going to ask them during the Q&A if the mechanics of Ubistat are intended or not. Because I'd like to get an official answer on that. I don't think they've ever actually officially answered on if it is or isn't. And if they have, let me know if anyone has seen their official answer on it. But from what I recall, they haven't mentioned anything on it. Despite it actually being probably one of the most broken troops in the game right now. From a mechanical perspective. Because it does at minimum 3 things that the card doesn't say it does. There we go, we'll go and take a red. Throw Infernus down. And down it goes. Yeah, it's obviously a bug. It's not intended. Like, every single thing that Ubistat is doing is not intended. The only thing he's supposed to do is, if he gets a kill, he gets both of them. And that's it. Yet there are many ways where he can triple and quad kill. Though I do like the fact that he can pick off summons. That is pretty cool. As he is basically the only option that could really do that efficiently. But all the other things they should probably tweak. Like the fact that he can triple kill something with the same durability and stuff like that. Alright, we'll go through another Infernus. We get the kill there. Yeah, but even if he revives, we have 100% chance to kill the first slot. Due to how his ability works currently. Throw an Infernus in there. And we'll sneak one more. And we'll just take it off a yellow. He'll get skull distracted, and that's match. And dead. They are waiting for everyone to craft him next rotation. Ha, right? That would be funny. They're going to wait till everyone crafts him and is like, nerf. People are probably going to craft him soon. He should be available in the next few weeks in Soulforge. And in his current state, he's definitely worth getting. Even if they nerf him, he's probably still worth getting. Even if he had 0 glitches, he's still pretty decent. He wouldn't be the best Mythic in the game, but he would still be really decent. Probably, like, 3rd best. Okay, we'll go and double kill that. You managed to quad kill a 4x Firebomb team with him? Wait, quad kill? Oh yeah, that would work. If you double kill, and then the other two have the exact same durability, it would quad kill. You are correct. You would basically have to Mercy into an Ubistet in order to do that, or something like that. Plus, they'd have to be a low enough durability for you to one-shot them. I don't think I could do that on my 3 trophies. But if I went down to a lower one, I definitely could. We should go try that, just for fun. I don't think I've ever actually seen him quad kill like that, though it does seem like it theoretically would work. So if we find a low-level Firebomb team, I think we'll go try it. Maybe I'll go on casual PvP and just repick spam until we find one. Though if we spend enough time in PvP, we should see plenty of them. Wait, did we just get 2 maps from that battle, really? It's almost a better map farming team than Tyree, gosh. Okay, let's see. Let's repick until we find 4x Firebomb on a low battle. Actually, it can be 4x anything. It doesn't have to be Firebomb. Come on. Someone use 4x or something. Where's all the Firebombs? I don't know why I thought that'd be 4x Grave Knight. I'm like clicking on it. It's like, yeah, it'll probably be 4x. Nope. Obviously not. Firebomb 4x, except I don't have enough damage. Or do I? Is there any way to give him more stats? I guess if we use that brown thing, but I only have 1 of it. We could also use the hero class, but again, I only have 1 of it. Let's see if this is enough damage. We'll give it a shot. I don't think we have enough to instantly kill it. But we'll find out in a moment. We just Mercy him to full mana. Don't do any damage to him. And hopefully this is enough to quad. Oh, no, it's not. Never mind. Retreat. There you go. You got a win. Let's see. Let's keep refreshing until we find a low-level Firebomb. I need them to be like 80 durability or lower, or whatever it was. Ooh, is that enough? No, I think that's still too much, because he's going to gain a bunch of HP off his things, too. Oh, you know what we could do? Though it'd take a little bit longer to get them up. Let's go get Courages onto the team, or Humilities, actually. Well, I guess either or, doesn't really matter. But double Humility. That'll give him 10 extra stats. That should be enough for him to one-shot. Okay, that'll make it work. Oh, wait, but then the fire... Oh, I didn't think this through. But then the Firebombs are just going to kill themselves. I didn't think that through completely. Fail. Alright, we can get a triple kill here. Oh, come on, that's not, still not even enough damage. Oh, wait. I used Humility instead of, fail. Though that still wouldn't have been enough even factoring that in. But I used Humility instead of, Periton. I don't know why I just used Humilities. That's a huge fail. Double fail. Okay, let's try this again. Too high stats. Come on, we're all the 1 and 2 trophies Firebombs. There we go. That's exactly what I want to see. Okay, let's go use a normal Divine team. That is perfect. Divine Ishbala. And, what was the other one we need? What was the other one we needed? We need, Infernus. Okay, let's hopefully get a good first turn Mercy. And then we can get a quad kill. Come on, 5 times. Somewhere's on the board. Anywhere, doesn't matter where. Okay, we got a 4 times. Hopefully that's enough to go into something else. I don't think we have alignment anywhere else. That's unfortunate. But we'll do the Mercy. Okay, good. And this should be a 4 times kill. So let's go and I guess we just cast it. Too bad there wouldn't be a way to screenshot this. I need like to clip it and then like send it to the developers. Let's see. Actually, there is a way to do that, right? I can create a highlight. Let's go create a highlight then off of this. Just so I can go show it to them, might as well. But yeah, this should, when we end up casting Ubistet, what should happen is we double kill these. And because these have the exact same durability, it'll quad kill the entire team. Yeah. Yeah, that happens. Oh, we got a pet as well. Oh, it's a good pet too. Very nice. We'll go claim that. Okay, let me go highlight that real quick. So I can go send it to them. Pretty sure they already are aware of this, but... okay, I need to find a timestamp that it occurred at. Get player time. We'll do that in a second once it actually gets up to that point. Might as well. But yeah, this should... Okay, we'll just do it right there. Okay, get player time, and then we'll do get player time again. So I can go shopping, make aware of this. Like, oh, somewhere's around there. Yeah, that happens. Oh, we got a pet as well. Oh. And then get player time, and then upload as private, and then we'll go send it to them later. Okay, that should be highlighted now. Anyways, now that that's created, we'll go have that available. And then we'll go send it to them. Don't do voice thingy. Get rid of that. Move it live again. And okay, let's go claim the pet now. Really good pet. I believe that's enough to go get it upgraded too. I think we're a little bit short. I haven't upgraded a pet for such a long time. Yep, all we need is one copy, which we have a guaranteed 100% chance of getting. So we finally get to have one more attack value, I believe, or something for Red Day, or at least closer to being able to get more. But yep, let's go get our guarantee Fennekit and go get this thing upgraded. Okay, what do we need to move around? We'll go take the blue. Take a green. Go throw Apothecary at them. Go throw it on the purple. What else do we have to move around? I guess we'll grab all that. Why does the battle feel like it's moving so slow, yet we're up against, like, nothing? And there it goes. Did I go over getting orbs from feeding pets? What do you mean by that? But yes, you do get orbs from pets. Every 25 you get a normal orb, and every 100 you get a major orb. There aren't too many orbs that come into the game that way, though, unless they really start adding a lot more pets. But they're adding them at a pretty slow rate. We're only getting one new one every month, and some occasional ones from special events and such. Also, we're getting a cat dragon, by the way. I don't know if I ever reconfirmed that on the stream, but they did, when they did their thing, we were able to bias the poll enough to get the cat dragon to win. It was at about 23% compared to 29% on the Doomskull thing, and we were able to get it, I believe, to end it with 28% cat dragon and 27% the Doomskull thing. So we were able to get the cat dragon. When it's being introduced, it could still be another month or so. But yes, we are indeed getting a cat dragon as a free cosmetic pet. Also, currently 0 cosmetic pets exist in the game, but they will be added in the future. They're doing them for special events or whenever they give out free pets and stuff. I believe one's coming out for International Dog Day. I think one's coming out for 4th of July too, I forget. But like various holidays and other stuff, they'll be handing out like free pets, cosmetic pets. And most of the cosmetic pets actually have really nice troop art compared to normal pets, because the whole point of them is they're cosmetic. Is it a cat dragon or a dragon cat? I believe it was polled as a cat dragon, though they might make it a dragon cat. Because there is a difference. Because it's either going to be a dragon that looks like a cat, kind of like Toothless, or a cat that looks like a dragon, kind of like, if you try dressing up your cat as a dragon. I don't know. I feel like a cat dragon would be like more whisker-like and have more of a cat face, whereas a dragon cat would be more of like the curvature of a cat, but more of like dragon anatomy. And it might still have whiskers, of course. Let's see. We'll go and get the green. International Dragon Day. Is that an actual thing? I know there's International Dog Day. I don't know if there's a cat version or a dragon version. Though that'd be funny if they gave out the cat dragon on the International Cat Day, if that's even a thing. I know they have a dog for Dog Day, though. And that'll be coming... Isn't that next month? I believe it's like next month. We're getting like a I forget what that one thing's called. A war shoggy? No, it's not shoggy. I have no clue what word I'm even trying to say. But, let me go look at it real quick. The second I see it, I'll know how to say it, because I'll be see it right in front of me. But it's a, let's go find it. It's a war corgi. That's the word I was looking for. Corgi. But yeah, it's a corgi dressed up in armor. As if it's going to war. It's kind of funny. Okay, we'll go and don't have anything to really move. We'll go take a green, I guess. Oh, as I give him free turn. Good job. So we'll have the other redeem code soon. Originally, we're going to give it based on when we find another treasure gnome. Though we haven't found another treasure gnome yet. Or any gnome for that matter, but hopefully we'll find another one soon. And if we do, we'll end up giving out another code. Okay, we'll go take the Scolder. Okay, as soon as we finish out this pet, we'll finally have the red guy upgraded. I think we still need to go do it one more to actually get any higher. I'll go double check and go see my 4 times red before and after. I don't think we actually gain a benefit from leveling it, though I'm still going to do it just because we can. Then again, isn't there several other reds that are worth going for? Maybe I shouldn't do it. I'll have to double check. Pretty sure red was the color saturated with things that are really viable to upgrade. Okay, we'll go and throw that down. Because if I'm not mistaken, it actually doesn't gain any benefit from going to 2.5. I think it does from 2.75, but not from 2.5 for whatever reason. Just because of how it gets calculated. Okay, and that's match. Let's have 4 more to go, and then we get our little fox. Yeah, the current code below me is definitely gone by now. It's been up for like half an hour, if not longer. But we will have another one soon. Apothecary, where's your alignment? Throw it on green. Let's see if we get our explosions down. And yeah, we'll just move that over. Get some more hits. What on earth is he doing? Stop it. Wow, that turn. This is why you use Gorgulfa. Though then again, he still went down, but we would have lost like our entire team if we didn't have Gorgulfa. Or Glaceon in second slot. Fully traded. And we get a map from it, as to be expected. Also, thank you for your subscribe. I have no clue how to say that name because of how it's divided up. But thank you. Much appreciated. It's like Skeptic something. We'll go take that down, take the skull, throw down the yellow, get our Gorgulfa down, go from there. It's freaky enough that it might just exist. I know, I was really funny. That was really funny when I searched for banana ram, and there actually was a banana ram. I was just kind of joking with that, but there actually legitimately was a banana ram online. Pretty much everything exists online. If it is possible to imagine it, it exists, or it will exist in the future. Okay, we'll go and, what do we even move at this point? I'll take that over. Take the skull down. Take the other skull down. And let's match. Throw into a little bit more damage. And there we go. Way overkill. And of course another map. I really hope they do add that new game, or not new game mode, but I really do hope they do consider that new feature of allowing us to use multiple maps at once for slightly better rewards. Because I have way too many maps. Everyone has way too many maps, or most people have way too many maps, at least people who've been playing for a while. They just come into the game way quicker than any person would realistically ever bother using them. And it'd be cool to finally go and use all of them to finally go convert them into gems. Because there's a lot of gems just sitting there. Basically every map to a degree is worth 1 gem. So if we have like 6,000 maps, there's just 6,000 gems sitting there that could be converted into gems in the future. Though the amount of time it takes to do so just is way too tedious. Let's see. Let's go explode the board. And that should be match. Almost. There he goes. Super Cascade, and of course our guarantee map, pretty much. Not guarantee, but it almost feels like it with this team. I think it runs like a 75% rate of getting a map whenever it does a battle, just because of how much destruction it does on its cascades. Okay, Apothecary, what do you have to land on? I guess we'll go and just throw down some purple. Take some more brown, go get our mana that we need. Ooh, 5 times, sure, we'll go for it. Get our explosion, go from there. See if we can get Apothecary down. Doesn't look like it. Purple, sure, why not? Go get that converted. Get our explosion down, should get the mana we need from it. Or not. 2 mana off because we just converted the color that he used, so we couldn't really explode much of it. But we should be good from here, as long as we have any alignment that's match. And there we go. And we throw it down again. Throw it down into another hit of some kind. There's our map that I was talking about. And dead. There we go. Okay. And we got an arcane from it too. Nice. How many will we get? 2 copies. Very nice. We only needed 1, but of course we have a guaranteed chance of that. And there we go. Let's go check. Well, first things first. Let's go upgrade this little thing. So we now have that thing upgraded. Nice. Biggest issue with this thing though is there are so many good red pets right now. Fennekit, Magma Pillar, Whelp, and Wormling are all worth upgrading. So that's 4 different pets that are all very, very viable to actually go and bother getting upgraded. So yeah, that's obviously a lot of them. The absolute best one I would have to say is the Magma Pillar, just because there are several various elemental teams in different kingdoms that are pretty decent. And of course, one of the most noteworthy things is, as I named him, this does give extra damage to Sunbird. And it's probably the most relevant thing about this thing, is the extra damage that it specifically gives to Sunbird in a Sunbird, Rowan, double firebomb, or single firebomb team. And that's probably where it gains a good majority of its value. But still, this is good for if you're running Dragon Claw related things. It's also be particularly noteworthy next patch because Dragon Guard, obviously, as well as every hero class, is getting buffed ridiculously high. And is going to be more viable to use Dragon Soul with hero, and maybe even 4 times Dragon Team. Of course, only 2 of those would probably be Dragon Claw, so you wouldn't gain as big of a benefit. But something like a Wormling would be really good to have upgraded, since you'd gain the full benefit from that. And of course, Fennekit's nice because it helps you on red Guild War Day. But with all that being said, I believe we are still a decent amount away before we really get this thing upgraded. I forget how much food it takes. I think it's 40. So as long as we still have 40 remaining, I think we can go and get this thing upgraded. So as long as we have 80 pet food, because that's 20, 20, and then 40. So I think that'll be fine. What's this? This is Blighted Lands. It's pretty irrelevant. This is Broken Spire. Other than the fact that Infernus resides there, that's pretty irrelevant. And this is Taurus, which is 110% irrelevant. So I guess we will go upgrade it. Let's see if this actually does anything, though. So let's go check our red team. And I don't believe we actually gain any benefit, though, from us doing this. So we're currently at... Oh, yes, never mind. We will gain 1 attack, right? Because normally we'd have a 2 buff. Yeah, never mind. We do gain 1 attack from doing this. So it definitely is worth doing this. We gain 1 whole additional attack for sure. So let's go upgrade it. So that should now be a value of 5 instead of 4. And it only costs us 20 red pet food, which we definitely have plenty of. And now every red Guild War Day, we now have 1 higher attack, which will come in handy. And there we go. And we still have plenty of reds left for other stuff. We still have enough to go get another one to level 10, as well as get Magma Pillar to level 15 when it gets there. But yeah, now if we go check that team, it should say plus 5 attack. And there we go. So now we have 1 extra attack value every single red Guild War Day, which brings us up to 39, plus however much we get from other bonuses. So yeah, there we go. So that'll be coming handy then. And we get 5 gems from that too, from our little pet mastery thingy. Sweet. Okay, so that's that. Let's go back to PvP. Okay, we'll go take the blue over if you'll want to move. Go for our mercy into that. See what else we can get going. Ubistet, can you get the kill? Looks like it. Sure, we'll go for it. Goes down. Go take yourself a little bit more mana and go from there. They have balanced the pet food with the pet upgrading quite nicely. You haven't seen a point in saving food so far. The main thing I save pet food for is in case I ever need to go and upgrade some of the better ones, or if I ever feel like using gems on one. Because if you go and let's say you use gems to instantly get a pet to Mythic or to Legendary, you will not naturally gain enough pet food from doing that to actually pay for the pet itself. So, or as far as food is concerned. So you would need some amount of white food for that. Also, the highest 2 Ascensions use quite a bit. If I'm not mistaken, the level 15, to get it to from 10 to 15, I believe is 40 pet food. And I forget what the actual last category is, because I actually haven't gotten anything upgraded that far, but I believe it's 70 or 80 pet food you need for the last upgrade, which ends up burning through quite a bit. But you do eventually run out of pet food, which is why I do save the white pet food in quite a few of my reserves, just in case for that. Because it's a lot more important that we make sure we get the really good pets upgraded. And that should be match. You got a mythic pet? I still have no mythic pets. No. Yeah, I have no clue how we actually don't have a single mythic pet yet, to be honest. Mimics are closest, but that's because I did throw gems on it initially. But yeah, we're only 6 copies away from having him maxed out. So he'll probably be our first max, but that's kind of to be expected. Our next highest is actually Moon, surprisingly. Which is actually good, because he's the other resource-related one. But yeah, a lot of them haven't really been getting too upgraded. Also, a lot of these are epic rarity, even though they don't look like it, just because I haven't bothered leveling them, because they're just not worth leveling. But a good majority of my pets that are here are epic rarity, or pretty close around that general area. Anyways. Let's go and head back to PvP. Yeah, you do get quite a bit of pet food when you use gems, because you're getting a bunch of baskets and stuff. It's just you're also getting the guaranteed copies of pets, which means you're getting a lot more pets than you're actually getting food when you're using gems on it specifically. Okay, we'll go through a Mercy then. Go through Infernus in there and go from there. Get the double kill. Actually, probably should just throw another Infernus at that point. That was a bit of a waste. They could actually win. Gotta be careful. This will mainly be to get rid of his barrier, more so than anything else. And then we just double kill and that'll be match. And there we go, double kill. Actually, a single double kill. Or, you know, a single kill and then a double kill. Yeah, if anyone still has any other questions or anything I want me to go over, just let me know. And we'll have another redeem code soon. Ideally when we get our next gnome. Though if we don't get a gnome in the next like 20-30 minutes, we'll probably just give out one then. But current plan is when we find another gnome, we'll hand out a code. Okay, Mercy, do we have you? No, we do not. So we'll just go through a purple to red. Go see if we have any other cascades or anything. Doesn't look like it. We'll just take some reds. He'll do whatever. And we'll go from there. Double skull. I would take that if it wasn't for the fact he has 75% reduction, so that'd be kind of pointless. So he'll take that. We'll double kill, dead. And even if he revived, still wouldn't went down. You're at 515 pet mastery? That is a lot of pet mastery. My guild hasn't been gaining as many pets lately. I guess most people in my guild haven't really been doing as much PvP. Let's see. So, then again, maybe no, I shouldn't be saying that because we actually just got a Fennec from them, which was very useful. But yeah, I think I gotten like 2 or 3 of my pets for my guild this week, and we've only had about, at least when I've been on, we've only gotten like I think 7 pets this week or something. Pretty low amount. It could also just be that I'm not on when we're getting pets, which is also a pretty likely factor. Because I haven't been checking it like every hour or anything like that. If I'm on, I check it. If I'm not, I don't. Let's see. We'll go take a purple, I guess. Take a red. And that'll be match. Yeah, I'm probably just not on at the right times. Pretty sure my guild's getting a lot more than what we're actually getting. I feel like they get a lot at night, which is obviously when I'm not playing. Because I know some of the times when I'm up later, it's like, wait, why are we getting so many pets? Someone in my guild must always play at like some kind of time frame there, or several of them. It's mainly just like a time zone discrepancy thing. Why don't I put Infernus back in second slot? Oh yeah, good point. I don't know why I haven't moved it back. I put it like that to go and test it. Yeah, I didn't put it back for whatever reason. I should probably go do that. It is better to have Infernus in second slot. Though it is fun getting a quicker Ubistet, but it's not as viable. Ooh, that actually didn't kill. Oh well. Should make too big a difference. But yeah, I'll go switch it back. I was wondering why I was playing slightly differently. I didn't even notice that. That was pretty funny. Okay, let's just go get the last little bit of its mana. Ubistet dead. Nothing else, at least we get to use Ubistet more. And then it goes. Okay, let's go switch this back to normal. Yep, that is not what I meant to do. That is what I meant to do. If I don't do it that way, it won't save it. You have to actually specifically go into edit team. If you do it the other way around, it only saves it for one battle. Or only switches it for one battle, it doesn't save it. And I still don't know if that's a feature or a glitch. I believe it's a feature, but it's not mentioned anywhere ever. But I believe that actually is intended as a feature. Just so that you can quick switch something for one battle without having to worry about re-switching it back. We'll go take the red. Yeah, I don't know if it was ever intended as a, or if that actually was intended as a feature, but it actually is a pretty nice feature if it is. Alright, we'll go through Infernus. And down it goes. It's particularly good at countering Dust Devil, so that you can quickly shift your team and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm at like 200 something pet mastery, because I don't bother upgrading mine. What, is that a screenshot of your pet mastery? Let's see, how high is it? Yep, 515. A lot of mythics as well. Yeah, that's the only bad thing about getting them to mythic, though. Once you get them to mythic, it's like they don't do anything other than just give you more pet food. And you eventually reach the point where you don't need pet food anymore. Oh, you just got double kill. That's not good. Go grab that. Should have the double kill of our own. Oh, he just got almost full mana. I don't think he has enough, though. No. So that's okay. We'll go take some reds. He'll skull us. We'll throw Infernus, go from there. How did that not get full mana? No, we'll go get full mana. Throw Infernus down. Next hit he does kills us. Even a skull kills it. Ah, we didn't extra turn it. He just took all my manas. Oh, and he has ability. Except it's not enough to win, though. Also, we have enough to kill him, so it's fine. Alright, we should be able to win this. All I have to do is poke him twice. And this counts as one. And now we just have to hit it again. With anything. Either a skull or ability will kill it. Though it can also kill us in one hit. And there we go. That was close, but we still come through. Why do you always get the same troops in arena? Do I keep getting the same troops in arena? Oh, why do you always keep getting the same troops in arena? I don't know. I tend to get pretty decent variety whenever I do it. I did get all the Fennec hit, right? Yeah, we already got all of them. Okay, let's go to do an arena real quick. Might as well. There's still pet gnome chances in there, and treasure gnomes, so... useless. We'll go for skeleton. I'll take a standard yellow. And I guess we'll take another standard yellow just for damage. And this team's pretty bad now that we have skeleton there, but we'll go do that to mana generate back, and that should be fine. And sacrificial priest for the damage, put the hard, and we'll go with that. Okay, so skeleton's kind of useless given the team that we have now, but oh well. But I tend to get decent variety. Like, I haven't had skeleton for a while. Haven't had banshee for a while to feed into Dawnbringer either. It's actually pretty decent. We're gonna take purple. Try getting its mana up. Actually, then again, we probably have enough damage to kill it regardless. But yeah, we throw Dawnbringer, then we feed it back to full mana, and then we throw it down again. So we do that, throw the poke, give it its mana right back, throw it again, dead. And you basically just do that combo to kill every single one, or at least that's what we're going with this. Anything that ever feeds into Dawnbringer, or really any of your really heavy hero weapons, tends to be insanely good. Anything that hits all enemies and stuff like that. But yeah, we'll focus on trying to get purple, I guess, whenever we can. As it is pretty good value for throwing down Banshee. That's something I would very rarely ever say. But this week in raids, as well as this particular battle in Arena, works out quite decently. Now we'll go get some barriers so we don't die. Brings him down to just heroes since we do so much damage. Didn't get any cascades. We'll take skull, and one more skull will do it. But yeah, if we actually had a high enough level to have one higher attack on a hero, that'd be very useful. Having 13 attack in Arena. One attack in Arena makes a gigantic difference. So it'd be kind of cool to have eventually. Luckily we had enough damage there, but there are many instances where those 2 additional or 3 additional damage that we'd get from one higher attack would be very useful to actually get a kill secured. Also, hello Siplam, welcome. Everyone has higher pet mastery than me. Oh no, maybe I should go just upgrade all my pets just so we have the mastery. I feel like I'd run out of pet food if I did that though. If I leveled up literally everything I had. Maybe once I start getting some mythic pets I would start doing that. But not until then. Like, once I have 1 mythic of every single color, I'd probably start throwing, just max out every pet. Because then we'd be getting a lot more pet food back. Okay, we'll go and, I guess we'll take a skull now, because do it preemptively, since we're going to have to at the end of this battle anyways. Keep taking skulls. So we'll need 2 more. Banshee and 2 Dawnbringer is probably the way to go at this point. So there's Banshee. And now we just need Dawnbringer. Do I even take the skull? I guess. We'll try for a red. Didn't get it. Nothing else. I can just poke him now with anything. Or almost anything. Oh, he got the gates. That's really annoying because I can't actually do anything about that summon. Maybe we should have just killed him with the Banshee earlier. A little too late for that. We'll go throw that down, and now we just have to hit him with anything. And it'll be good to go. Even Banshee at this point I think is enough damage. Actually, Banshee does a pretty substantial amount of damage in this game mode. Didn't even notice that. With this boost duration and everything, I think it hits for like 12s or so. It still lived. Wow, 1 HP. Well, at least we get some souls and nothing else, but still. That took forever, didn't it need to? It took like 2 or 3 minutes for that battle. How many codes have we done? We've given out 1 code. We'll have another one soon. Whenever we find our next pet gnome or treasure gnome is when we'll hand it out. And Arena does have the chance of finding both of them. Okay, we'll throw down first slot, get our Dawnbringer up, throw that down. I don't have a drop for that, though I kind of do want to try for it, but we can't, so we'll smooth that over. See what else we can move around. Take some purple, get a Banshee or something. Yeah, we don't really have much. I guess we'll just go take standard mana. We'll do that. It'll... armor buff? Yeah. So I think we actually go and secure that kill just so it doesn't over buff the thing. So we'll go take red, take another red or something. Anything to get the full mana would work. And that's match, as long as he doesn't do something weird, and dead. There we go. Now, we're actually getting a decent amount of souls every single battle because we keep getting free souls off of Banshee, which is kind of funny. So we're just passively getting some souls while doing so. Too bad there's not more low rarity stuff that gains souls, because you could just gain even more souls while you're just doing arena to farm souls, which is kind of funny. More souls on top of souls. They're getting like a Valkyrie, a Banshee, a White, or Ward or something. While they might not necessarily be the best option for every single team, they definitely would end up helping the souls per hour, assuming they don't slow you down too much. Also, here's one of the instances where having that one higher attack would be very useful. Unfortunately, we do not. I never even realized, even at only Legendary, you even have the same amount of attack. Oh, never mind, but that's because he has 10%. No, he doesn't. He's actually only at 11 attack or something right now, I forgot. My bad, I forgot. I was gonna say, how on earth would you have the exact same attack with that low stats? But yeah, that's why. Or that low of a level, I mean. Oh, he actually killed my thing. Luckily he didn't do it with Runic Blade, though, or else that would have been really annoying. Gotta be careful, because Hero is literally our entire team. And if we lose that, we don't have much else. We can summon an Aberrath on the other guy, though, but it's very unlikely that he'd get it. It's a 30% chance. Even if we hit it on everything on our team, it might not even summon something. And an Aberrath itself isn't really too particularly useful. Though it does keep full healing, which is kind of nice. I think at base HP, it has like 15 in this game mode. So if you can keep tanking at least 15 damage, you basically never die. Assuming they only hit you once. I also get the combo down. Dawnbringer, let him skull us. Throw this down. Ideally, we'd have alignment, though it looks like a pure miss, so I might just hold it for now. Doesn't seem like it's worth going for, so we'll just go take purple. I actually have Sacrificial Priest, so I might go for that. I believe it hits through barrier, so let's go and do it on last slot. Hey, we got an Aberrath. Okay, it only has 13 HP, actually, so that's not too much. Well, let's go poke him. That's not enough to kill. Oh, yes, it is. Never mind. There was 13 blues, which means it did 6 additional damage. That did 14 damage. You had 13 HP, so never mind. That is enough. And we gain extra souls for that as well. Why am I in Arena? Why not? Pretty much why I'm in Arena. Arena is still the best location to go for trophies. Though most people, of course, aren't really interested in trophies. It's also pretty decent soul farming, though if you have Ferrous Raws like I do, it's not worth it compared to just using Ferrous Raws. But yeah, it's mainly just for the trophies and for a little bit of glory keys. Though you get about the same amount of glory just from doing treasure hunt. As well as PvP when you have +5. Actually, technically, PvP when you have +5 is actually quicker than this. But when you don't have +5, I believe it's about the same rate. Yeah, it's a nice change in pace, if nothing else. And you still get pet gnomes and treasure gnome chance in here as well. Even though we haven't gotten one yet. The chance still does exist, though. I'll go move that over. There's also the quickest possible wins that you can do other than casual PvP, as far as things that have a pet gnome chance. It's technically, for most people, the best way to actually farm pet gnomes. Unless you just want to spam casual PvP 1 trophy. I'll go move that over. Go take a skull. Actually, you know what, we'll go take a red. Get Dawnbringer down. Yeah, each one of these battles does come out to like 3.3 trophies or something. I forget the exact value. But it's more than what a normal PvP 3 trophy comes out to. Plus, they're easier than 3 trophy PvPs. And there we go. Also, we get all these rewards every single time. 30 trophies, which is insanely good. 5 glory keys, which is okay. The soul value, which is okay. It's about 20,000 per hour or so. Give or take about 5,000. And there's a little bit of gold. Pretty useless compared to PvP, though. And make sure not to waste 20 gems. And there we go. Anyways, that didn't quite work out. So let's head back to PvP. Just with normal divine stuff. Yes, you get glory keys in Arena. And you get up to 5 if you completed all of the battles out. All 8 of them. And you still get the full reward even if you lose once. But if you lose twice, you get whatever reward you completed up to. PvP is not a quicker than Arena. Maybe if you don't have Dawnbringer, PvP can be quicker than Arena. Or at certain level ranges. But this late in the game, it's definitely not unless you're specifically running 1 trophies. But yeah, if you're running run trophies, yes, PvP is definitely quicker. But if you're running like 3 trophy the entire time, Arena is definitely quicker. Even without Dawnbringer, the 3 trophy PvP tends to be slower than just standard Arena. Though with Dawnbringer, it definitely is quicker doing Arena. Okay, we'll go and cascade this. I believe we get 2 hits. Okay, never mind, we only got 1 hit. I didn't see the other one there. Oh, don't you dare. No, we gotta lose now because of that. Oh, you gotta be careful. That set us back a little bit. We'll go take our yellow, throw in Furnace instead. Arena can be completed in about 50 seconds per battle if you get the right draft. It can be a little bit slower to about 1:30 depending on what you're using. And also, I guess PvP could technically be quicker depending on how many 4x fire bombs and stuff you get. But it's pretty luck dependent on if you get them. That or you have to repick spam, which will cost you some gems. And one more hit will do it, or we'll just let it go down, and down it goes. Yeah, if we had like every single battle like that, that would be quicker than even 1 trophies. Of course, we can't control how many fire bombs we get though. But there we go, double fire bombs, very nice. I'll throw this down. Take a last little bit of our mana. We have enough to quad kill his entire team. Oh no, we don't. Wait, how did he take damage? Wait, wasn't everything the same durability? Why didn't it kill it that time? What? I'm confused. It was supposed to quad kill. Why did that not quad kill? Okay, anyways, down it goes. They're all the same durability, yet it didn't that time for whatever reason. It's strange. It's being strange. Okay, we'll go through a Mercy down. It doesn't even glitch properly. It doesn't even consistently do the same glitch over and over again. Okay, we'll go do that. We'll go and throw Mercy down. That should be enough damage to kill it. But never mind, that's not what I thought it would hit. I didn't even see the other 2 were such low durability. I was expecting that to hit Gorgolfa as one of the 2. Apparently not. Alright, we'll go take some red just because it's in our way. Same as that. And then we'll throw Infernus down, get a kit down, and that's match. Dead. The second we get any cast. And down it goes. Is there a way to chat or to cheat with the raid boss? You have a guild mate at least level 500, and he reaches boss level 460 with 45k damage. That's 4 times as much as you. Well, if you have enough battles, you can eventually just get to it. If you keep throwing battle after battle, and you'd eventually just clear it with things like Mang and such. But Mang is the real only way to really get through it at the end, because you get 1 shot with every skull you do. But yeah, Mang and the Dark Priestess can kill any stats. They could have 1000 all stats and it would still kill them. Of course, it'd be luck based on if you can actually not get hit and get the barriers at the right time and everything. But as long as you play it safely, you can kill them regardless of what their stats are with Mang and the Dark Priestess. Or in any week, just Mang in general. And just playing it safely and making sure they don't get skulls while you get every skull. Okay, he didn't actually go for the Mercy kill there, which is good, but problem is we're pretty much dead. I'll go for a Mercy here just for some heal. I believe it's enough heal to not die to his skull. He didn't go for it though. We'll go take a red here. Actually, never mind, we won't. We'll go grab that. Infernus Ubistet dead. And that's match. Actually, we'll just double Infernus. And there we go. Hello, the pro player. Welcome. Okay, if we don't get the treasure gnome soon, I guess we'll hand out the code. Hopefully we'll find one soon, though. Alright, we'll go get Infernus down. See if we can get an Ubistet. And just go from there. Move that over. Get Ubistet down. Double kill, throw Infernus. Come on, Infernus, go, go, go. See if we get a Mercy. And if anyone still has any other questions or anything, let me know and we'll make sure to go over it. Get a nice Mercy down. Throw the Infernus, and there we go. 3 HP, so it dies off of burning even if we do nothing. So much so, I'm going to do nothing. And there we go. I should probably start keeping track of how many divine teams we're actually up against. There's just so many. So many. Okay, we'll go through that down. You can end your turn. You're not a goblin team. Let's see, we'll go for the double kill there. We just had the exact same combo against each other, but now he got the hit, so we're in trouble. He also converted everything off the board, so we don't have much to use. Or as much. Move that, we'll move that. Alignment. Do something. Not looking good. Okay, good. We cleansed our burn, so we at least have a chance of not losing. Though it's still pretty high that we do. And yeah, we died a skull. He's trying to set that up for a convert, but he just gets the skull off the top. And down we go. There we go, full mana, throw that down. Get another hit. And one more will do it. Oops, I don't have alignment. Oops, I almost just casted that too. Go through Infernus. And there goes. He would have gotten Ubistet too, though I don't think that actually would have killed anything. He wouldn't have had enough damage. How many points does everyone need to get for the Wraith thingy? Oh, I forget the value off the top of my head. Oh! Redeem code time. We found a pet. I mean, we found a gnome. A pet gnome, just kidding. It's a normal gnome. But we'll go move that over. But yeah, I actually forget the exact amount. I believe it's around 16 or 17,000 if I'm not mistaken. But it might be higher than that. I completely forget off the top of my head what the actual value you need is. And that's match. What do we get from the gnome? A Volky. Come on, Volky. 4,000 gold. Not horrible, but this is not the worst reward. Okay, as I mentioned, when we get the next gnome, I was going to give out a code, and that is next gnome, so let's go give out a code. Okay. Code time. Let's see. Over here. Click on that. Click on this. Let's give the next one out. I don't think any of the other ones are noteworthy. Let's see. What other ones? We'll just go into the next one. So we'll go and do this. Mark it. Copy it. And put this over in the thing. Double check that it works. Put that there, boom. Put that there, boom. I'm not a robot. Click redeem. And success. It's all working. All good. Put that there. And we're good to go. Okay. So let's go put the code below me so you guys can go use it. Then we'll go put it into chat. And we'll go from there. Also, I'll probably go say hi to global chat real quick as well. Haven't done it all stream. Go tell them we have a code. Go put that there, centered enough, and there's the code. Let me go copy paste it into chat as well for any of you that want to go and just copy paste it. Use it on gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section. Gives the same rewards as always: 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, 2,500 gold. Your invite code can be found underneath your settings menu. Whatever your game says, there's what you put in. The redeem code is written below, as you see, as well as in chat. Or you just copy paste it. And it only works on PC, mobile, and the Amazon version. It does not work on PS4, and it does not work on Xbox One. Basically, every version that's not a console version, it works on. But yeah, that's that. Use the same reward. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 2,500 gold, and 200 souls. And let's just go say hi to global chat real quick. Yep, global chat's already saying hi to us. Hello, everyone. I am streaming some gyms on YouTube at Terror for anyone interested. We also have a redeem code for some free resources in game. There we go. Okay, we have advertised ourselves. Anyways. Let's go and just go and do a few more PvP battles then. Unless you guys have any other questions, feel free to leave them. As that's pretty much all we're going to be doing the most rest of this stream at this point. Is just, you know, normal PvP stuff plus answering questions. No problem, Michael. Yeah, I know there's always a lot of PvP grind to be done. It's one of the most profitable things in the entire game, which is why you always see me doing it, as well as just in general, it's just really good to do. It's even more profitable this week, given the fact that its event gems are based on it as well. Though, of course, you could do it in Explore too, but generally PvP is the most profitable area in the game. It's always the highest gold rate in the entire game. It just gives a lot of other decent resources while you're doing so. What are the best endgame raid teams this week? The absolute best ones basically are focused on either Mang, or are they focused on using the Hope's Crescent that was from a couple weeks ago. But if you don't have that, basically just use any version of Mang team. Personally, I'm going with Wraith, Mang, the raid troop this week, I forget her name, and the Dark Priestess, and running it with a single Mang into Dark Priestess spam. The other way that you can run it is with Grave Knight and stuff, and use the Dawn, or what's the thing, Hope's Crescent, and just use that thing instead. Personally, I've been preferring to use Mang, though. It's a lot riskier, but it kills them a lot quicker. Yeah, Carmella, that's her name. I always forget the name of the raid troop, because I don't bother remembering them since they're going to be useless the second the week is over and never be talked about again. But in the current state of the game, every single raid troop after their raid week is essentially useless. The only exception to that is that one that they added to Broken Spire that summons a, what's her name? That has a 50% chance to summon Queen Jezebel. That one actually isn't too bad. It's still not the greatest, but it does have some purpose outside of raids or invasion, whatever it was used for. Well, I guess it was raids, given that it was Sword's Edge. Okay, we'll go and get a Mercy down. Go get the double kill. Didn't summon, and even if it did, it would have died. Yeah, you can also try Flesh Golem first slot if it's not tanking enough for you. But Wraith has the chance of giving the Death Mark and freeze, which is nice. It makes Web Spinner a lot less effective, and it has a chance to instantly kill, which is nice. Yeah, we'll go for the double kill here. Actually, you know what? That would be pointless. Let's go for that and then throw it down. Oh, I was hoping one of those would actually hit him. A little bit unfortunate that neither did, but oh well. He still goes down really easily. And down it goes. Once people start using Zugoff on their teams, no one will ever start using Zugoff on their team. The only reason anyone would ever realistically use a Zugoff on their team is if they're trying to show off the fact that they have a Zugoff. That is literally the only time you would use a Zugoff. It's kind of like the pet gnomes and treasure gnomes. Like, you'd never realistically use one on your team. You would only use it to troll people. That's basically like the whole purpose of Zugoff. You don't actually like legitimately use it. You just use it to show people that you own it. Okay, we'll go and try getting a Mercy down. I'll take the Brown Furnace. And it's pretty much matched. Oh, we're frozen. What am I doing? Should have just taken it for a 3. Because 4s don't have any surge chance, so if you're frozen on it, always better just to go for the 3. And that's match. Yeah, Zugoff is super, super bad. It's technically weaker than Great Maul. Because it gets hard countered by too many things. It also has the highest mana cost in the entire game. Even though it's tied with Wordbreaker, it's technically even higher mana cost since at least Wordbreaker gets mana accumulation back, whereas Zugaf doesn't directly get mana generation. He technically could if he cascades it with his skulls, that cascade from his ability. But at least with Wordbreaker, it's guaranteed mana back. Yeah, he's highest mana cost, plus he's just useless because of how easily he's countered. Pretty much anything that's ever a boss is going to be so easily countered that it is player-owned. Because a lot of raid troops are scaled to be able to take out things that have like thousands of stats, like hundreds of stats. And if you're just running a normal like boss troop of your own, and it has like 60 stats or something, or let's say like 80 on its values, that is ridiculously weak relative to what the raid things are actually scaled to. If you're just getting hit with 5 times damage, it's just going to die in one shot. So the player-owned ones are very, very underwhelming. I don't know if they're ever going to add more of them, but hopefully if they do, they'll make them better. And once more people start getting Zugaf, I think they may eventually actually buff Zugaf. In the current state, he's just way too useless. But then again, we thought the same thing about Xenos, and they only just recently buffed him. And even with the buff they did, it's still not worth using him. I feel the same thing is going to happen with Zugaf. We're not going to get a buff for him for like another year. And then even then, it's still going to not be worth using. Because by then, there's going to be so many better things in there in the game. So even after they do the buff, it's barely going to make any difference. Alright, we'll go for double kill here. Actually, do we go for double kill? Because it's going to hit that. Oh, but it still instantly kills it. So that's fine. Even though it has barrier, as long as the one that's weaker doesn't have barrier, it still does. As long as one of them go down. Okay, we'll go and don't even need a Mercy here. I'm still doing it though, because that's full mana. And we get our little kill. And all we have to do is go get the other guy to full mana. Brown would be the easiest way to go do that, so we'll go do that. Didn't get the red cascade, but we do cascade the other extra turn, and that's match. And down it goes. Hello, Baktron! Welcome! Glad you could join us. 7 event gems. Well, if nothing else, at least we get a lot of event gems for having to keep killing the things over and over again. Not like that makes much of a difference, but since we've already completed out the event, but still. That's a weird Divine team. Haven't seen Diviner used in them as often. This seems kind of weird not having like an Infernus or something. I assume he doesn't own it. Because in that kind of format of a team, you kind of would want to go put that in. Pretty helpful. Okay, let's see what we can do here. I guess we go for Yellow Surge and go from there. So let's take the yellow over. No explosions or anything like that. We'll take a green, we'll get the cascade to red, throw some explosions, go from there. Hopefully that'll be full mana on the other guy, so we can just go double kill. And, well, he gives us Mercy pretty easily, so we'll go grab that. Take a few skull pokes just to kind of hit everything down a bit. Another skull poke if we could, though I don't see it for free, so we're not going to bother. I don't even have alignment on the other thing, so we'll just go explode. And I was kind of hoping that would concentrate its damage a little bit better. Maybe we can get a poke in some way right here. I'll still go for it. We have alignment over there, so it's worth it. And then just double kill it. Anyone just getting here, make sure you use the redeem code below. Should still be active probably until the end of the stream, or at least for another 5 minutes or so. Definitely claim it as soon as you see it, though. Use it on gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section. Gives us some free various resources for the game. We'll go take the purple, grab that down. See if we can get a Mercy down. Grab the yellow, throw Infernus. Okay, Mercy. Can we do anything with you? Not really. Let's go take some yellows. Go and Mercy. Why are you still not able to do anything? Well, it's not worth taking brown here, is it? No, because he's just going to go and famine us soon. So we'll let him have a Skull Distract. Speaking about famine, he'll have it next turn, and I can't stop him. He's going to get his thing down pretty much before I get to do mine. Oh, we just lost to that. I might as well just restart for how long this battle is going to take now. It's not worth it. He's got us with the famine. Oh, double Ubistet. That can also get us pretty easily. When not using barrier, that thing can actually kill you so easily if you're not careful. Interesting that he's running it with first slot Infernus, though. A little bit of an odd choice, but I guess he'll guarantee get that kill then once he does start going for it. Second he gets Ubistet up, we're dead. We're going to lose our entire team. So I'm going to deliberately keep giving him skulls. Since that thing is damaged, it's actually more beneficial if we kill out our first slot now. Keeping it alive will just leave us at risk to Ubistet. Okay, that should be double Ubistet kill. Actually, oh, never mind. It's gonna kill one of the. It's gonna kill Divine as well. It's not gonna kill both the Ubistets. Alright, we'll go throw that down. Still need one more poke. Hopefully we'll get it. He has Infernus, but we have enough to kill it. And that's match. Dead. And even if it wasn't, we still had extra turn and a few more hits. Good morning, Dragon Ball Z fan. Welcome. Oh, glad you could make it. Also, go make sure to use the redeem code too. It's still active, so go make sure to use that. Anyway, Mercy. Do we throw you? Sure, why not? It's a little bit of mana. Not really that worth it, but might as well. She's not really going to do much otherwise. There's barely any yellows or purple on the board. Even before we converted it all out. Obviously now there isn't because we converted it, but still. I'll go for the Mercy there. Get the Viner up. Not really worth casting though. No, it isn't. So we'll go with that. Still not worth casting. We'll go and double kill, then Infernus, go from there. They're right next to each other as well, which is useful. It's interesting that you almost have to build your team's durability when using defend teams now in PvP. Like, if you were trying to build, like, the absolute strongest possible defend team in PvP, you'd probably want to make sure that your two lowest durabilities are in 2nd and 4th slot, and your two highest durabilities are in 1st and 3rd. Or vice versa. Your two lowest are 1st and 3rd, and your two highest are 2nd and 4th. Because with Ubistats and Infernus and all that, it's actually more beneficial if your similar durabilities are not next to each other, because then they could just be Infernus easily after an Ubistet. Okay, what do we need here? We'll go and move. Oh, oops! I thought that was extra turn. I didn't see the skull there. Oops, my bad. Is that enough damage? I don't think it is. Let's throw in Infernus preemptively, just because I don't believe that is. Now we will for sure. So we'll get that down, go from there. Take a bunch of purples. Go get the kills. And luckily they're right next to each other. We'll just go and, do we even bother getting Mercy to full mana? Well, there's no way to do it, so I guess we don't. We'll just go take some purples in. And go from there. Can you say Ignat? Ignat. Why? Am I still saying that extremely incorrect? I'm pretty sure Ignat is correct. Or is it not Ignat? It almost feels like I'm saying eggnog. Ignat. Okay, we'll go throw that down. Take a skull. Throw the other yellow. Go and throw Infernus down. I'm pretty sure that is definitely the correct pronunciation of it. Or at least it's the pronunciation we'll be going with. Okay, we'll go through Infernus. It's not Ignat. That's exactly how it is, though. I'm pretty sure it's Ignat. Should I go get a pronunciation back of it? Let's see what dictionary.com says. Because I looked at the actual thing online and everything. Let's see if this one pronunciates it any differently. Let's see. Wait, it's not a word? It's definitely a word. Oh, why am I doing it with an N? Yeah, it's Ingot. Why am I saying Ignat? I don't know. Yeah, Ignat's definitely not correct. But Ingot is.
Ingot.
It's not Ingot, it's Ingot.
Ingot.
It's definitely Ingot.
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 Okay, fine, it's Ingot. But it's definitely Ingot. I'm going with Ingot. How is it Ingot? It doesn't even have a single E in the entire word. It's definitely Ingot. I'll go for a Mercy. Go move that. Throw the Skull Poke. Hopefully double kill this. I don't even know if that's enough damage. We'll find out in a second. If not, actually, he might just kill itself out. There we go. And no, it's not enough damage. It would have been if the other guy was still alive. Sounds like Ingot. No, it's Ingot. Not Ingot. But I think it is Ingot. It seems like the correct way. I don't think I'll ever actually say it that way, though. Also, thank you, G Lang, for the subscribe. Much appreciated. Got the Furnace down. Bingo, Bingots, Ingots, Ingo, Ingots. That's how I've been saying it, though, right? Ingots? The other thing was saying it's Inget, though, not Ingot. I don't know, I keep saying it as Ingot. We're just going with Ingot. Okay, we'll go and... there's no way you're ever gonna get me to pronunciate it correctly, most likely. It's just not gonna work out. We'll go through that down. It's pretty common knowledge at this point that I can't pronounce anything. Okay, we'll go through that down. Throw down the explosion. Get a mercy down. And we'll throw that. Get a poke. Dead. It's definitely not Ingots. Or Ignats. Yeah, I could never mispronounce it that badly. We'll go take the Baron. It is Ingots, but said with Ingerts. Ingerts? That sounds even more incorrect, though. Ingerts? Ingots. Ingerts. Inget. I don't know, Ingerts doesn't sound right to me. Okay, let's go throw the red over. Throw Furnace down. Go from there. Pronunciating with Tacit. How to not pronounce words. I'm a really good guide for how not to pronounce words. If you ever need help finding pronunciations for words you never knew existed, let me know. Okay, we'll go and move the yellow over. Let's see. All of the incorrect pronunciations. Anyways, let's go throw this down. Get that in there. Pressure him with a little bit of damage. But yeah, does anyone else have any other Gems of War related questions? Otherwise, I probably will be wrapping up soon. And don't forget to use the redeem code. Might still be active. Might be used up by now, but we did post it pretty recently. So it could still be active. Let's see. It is what it is, pretty much. Do you need a better team with Wraith? Let's see. Main, Carmella, Dark Priestess. What else can you try? Probably use Flesh Golem would be your best bet first slot if the Wraith isn't working for you. It's a lot tankier, and it gives you more mana generation. I haven't been using it because with my stats, I feel like it might be too tanky. Because I generally only want my Wraith surviving 2 hits. But if you're only surviving for like 1 hit, Flesh Golem will definitely help because it gains HP every cast. So you could survive for like 2 or 3. I could easily survive for like 3 or 4 with it if I wanted to. Though of course you don't actually want it to survive forever. You do eventually want to kill it out so that you can switch to Mang Hero with Gigantic Attack and one-shot them all. Because the longer you aren't one-shotting everything with Mang, the higher chance that you'll die on something due to his ability. The whole purpose of ever using Mang in raids is you're banking on the fact that you're going to win so quickly that your boss never even casts a single time. Or if they do, they only cast once. That's pretty much the whole point of using Mang. Why is it we keep hitting the last 2 slots almost every single one of these battles? Is it him who keeps doing the damage? Like, what on earth is actually damaging all the way back there? Even when we keep hitting him with the skulls, it still feels like he keeps doing that. We'll go do that. Get Furnace down. We might actually lose this here. Yeah, we actually just lost our thing. We could actually lose the battle now. I'd have to Ubistet into Ubistet. Since that's about our only option. Well, I guess technically we could do her too, but we need pretty good alignment for that. Ooh, that wasn't even enough damage. Okay, we're in trouble. We'll take a skull. At least gets a kill. If we keep taking skulls, maybe we can keep getting kills, but we're going to die to his damage right here. As long as he hits 2 skulls, we die. And I have no way of healing him back up, so let's take a purple or a yellow here. So we can at least have a way to win. Ooh, he just Dragon Souled again. We're dead. That's 14 damage if he casts. And he's definitely going to cast. We just lost to the weirdest dragon team ever. Actually, what even was this team? There's some version of dragons. But we just lost to it. Fail. Let's go take our revenge battle. We're not gonna lose against that. It's 4 times firebomb. Did they change the seal system? No. Seal system's the exact same it's been forever. Yeah. They added more seals. You now get 19 free seals per day, pretty much, if you have max PvP, which is 1.9k points. Which is ridiculously easy to actually obtain. Oh, wait, no, never mind. It's not based on that. It's based on your kingdom. I mean, it's based on your... it's not based on that. My bad. That's still what glory is based on. It's based your free glory that you get per day. The free seals you get per day is based on how many trophies your guild has, up to 1 million. Though I believe at about like 500,000 trophies or even 100,000 trophies, you're still gaining a good bulk of the benefit from it. Once you reach 1 million, you get 19 seals per day for free on top of everything else that you're already getting seal-wise. No, it's still the exact same. Everything's still exactly the same that you would use it for. Nothing's different with it. If anything, they just added more ways to get seals, but they haven't taken away or changed any of the older ways. Because there's even orbs now too, of course, for that. That's been out for a little while now. Alright, we'll go through this down. We got it started before he did, but he still could take the lead if he gets lucky off of Cascades. Which luckily he didn't, at least not yet. We'll take some brown if we have it. We don't, though. I guess Mercy would be okay, but I think I might just... yeah, we'll just do Mercy. Get the cleanse that we need for the yellow. And go from there. Oh, he has Ubistet. He should die to this, though. Nothing died. What even just happened? That's bad. How did he lose nothing? Okay, we'll get a double kill here. I know we just have to deal with that. She still could win if she gets alignment. I don't believe she currently does have it, though, but we'll go for that. Take Skull. Never mind. Weird. Oh, wait, is that enough damage? Yeah, we'll just take it that way. And down it goes. The 19 seal count towards your 1,500 now? Yes, we already knew about that. You'd have to go and get your 1,500 in order for it to keep going. Why is it when you reach 1,500? Wait, what is when you reach... It still gives you 19 once you reach it. Yeah, you still keep getting 19. It just doesn't count towards your thing. So technically, as it's always been, it's really good to get 1,500 as quickly as possible. Because there are some things that you gain seal-wise that do count towards your total. Whereas there are ways that you'd basically be losing all those seals. So the other instance of that that's pretty well known is the one from Guild that ends up giving you, what is that, like 50 or 100 seals or whatever that is, I forget off the top of my head. But the thing from Guild Wars that gives you some seals, those things also count towards your total. So you have to have 1.5k before you claim them. So on like Guild War weeks, it's actually really efficient to get 1.5k, or yeah, to get 1.5k seals on Monday if you really wanted to get maximum possible resources. Is that new this week? I believe it's always been working like that. I just assumed it's always been working like that, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it was always working like that. That hasn't changed. Also, yes, of course with orbs too, obviously, yes. You'd always want to have 1.5k before you use orbs, because anything you use orb-wise before 1.5k, you're basically just losing all your seals. But yeah, you definitely want to have 1.5k before you use it, and use it towards the end of the week when you need to push your guild to like 40,000 or something like that, or on a Friday before a new Mythic comes out, or a new Kingdom. But anyways, guys, I'm going to be heading out for now. Thank you all so much for coming down. We will be back 7 hours from now at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At that time, we'll be running through raids. Not sure if we'll be switching up. If we are not switching up, we'll be running some kind of Mang Skull spam team. And if we are switching up, we might try Grave Knight. Not fully certain if we will go down that route, but yeah, we'll see exactly what happens with it. But depends on what feels like will work at the time. But yeah, we'll be doing that later tonight, see how that goes, and just kind of do what we're normally doing, answer questions, and all the normal good stuff. 3 times bat for raids. That would be pretty funny with all the blood sucking. Though I don't think he does enough damage for it to be viable enough. It's only 2 times extra damage, plus you have to already have true damage on them, which means you have to waste a lot of time to go get the cast, which could be a bit too much time and just doesn't really work out. But anyways, guys, I'll see y'all later. See y'all later tonight or tomorrow or whenever. But yeah, we'll be tonight and tomorrow night as well, or every night for that matter. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is 7 hours. Tomorrow night will be, or tonight we'll mainly just be doing raids. Tomorrow night we'll be going over the new troops, and hopefully on Monday or Tuesday we'll be able to go over some spoilers of new patch, even more so than what we know now. Not too many more things, but we will be getting a few more things I'll be able to go over, like maybe some specific more details about the kingdoms. Plus, she might be showing some specific things I haven't even seen yet. Like if she shows different like levelings within the kingdoms I haven't normally reached. Because I've only seen it from a very low level range and a very high level range. I haven't seen like the in-between values yet for the new star system. So we'll probably have all that data collected like within a day or two of the patch coming out though. People like making a thread of it on the forum and then collecting data and then making a nice little list. But anyways guys, hope you all enjoy your weekends. I will see you all later. Thanks for coming down. Greatly appreciated. And goodbye everyone.